Hey, what's going on? What's going on, people? How you doing? What's going on, Mr. Live?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Welcome to Off the Record. I'm Mr. Live.
And I'm KL Young, season 2. We're back on. Last week we took a break because of Thanksgiving. Hopefully everybody had a nice Thanksgiving, and
Yes.
hopefully y'all didn't get too fat.
That's right. Well, I can't say that about my problem. My ass is like I'm blowing up every week. But anyway, that's okay. We're going to iron all that out, though.
Yeah, we got a good show for y'all tonight. We got 2 artists on here. We got artist Lamar Brace, and we got Benito the Teddy Bear. What they say they called him Zaddy now, so I don't know if we called him Teddy Bear or Zaddy. I don't know. We're gonna figure that out. Two great artists on here. Yeah, 2 great artists on here. He's gonna come on here and just talk about, Benito has been on here before. He's gonna share with us what he got coming up for 2022. And of course, Mr. Lamar Brace. I know a lot of y'all probably heard of Lamar Brace, but y'all actually haven't talked to him. So tonight y'all get a chance to speak with him, ask him any type of questions y'all want to ask. He's actually a pretty good guy. He's a pretty good guy. Even though he's from North Carolina, I ain't gonna hold it against him. But he's a pretty good guy. I see you back there. He's a pretty good guy. Hey, look, you see up in that corner, you see that Razorback up there, right? This Razorback land over here. Benito from Arkansas. You know that, right? I don't know what Live from.
We don't care about that, man.
And we don't care what Live from. I think Live from Mississippi.
That's all right.
Yeah, we don't care what Live from.
Every Mississippi town and beat Arkansas there.
We just beat Mississippi State. Not what? We just beat Mississippi State. Then with Benito. We were raised by just beat Mississippi State, so don't talk no junk. But look, we're going to give you guys a good show tonight. Like I said, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Y'all please share this live. And like I said, if y'all have any questions for these 2 gentlemen, and if you have any questions for myself and Mr. Live, you can post your questions and I can see them. And I'll ask questions. I see Jazzy Lee is on here. Miss Shirley. Connie is on here. DeBrasha. Thank y'all for tuning in. But look, we ain't going to hold these gentlemen up. We're going to bring them in. Without further ado, you got Mr. Brace. I'm gonna let him fix his hairpiece or whatever you're trying to do back there. You ready? You ready, Lamar? Okay, I'm gonna bring him in. I'm gonna bring him in. What's going on, gentlemen? How y'all doing this evening?
What up?
What's up, y'all?
Benito, you look like you interviewing for the Godfather, son. What's up?
What the hell be doing? Damn, did we get the memo, Nick?
You can call me Zaddy. Hey, I been walking all the way to the bank, Kevin. You hear me?
Really?
Live. You know what time it is, baby.
I know what
time
it is.
Hey, I ain't mad at
you. Zaddy season right now.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. Well, I appreciate you coming back on here, Benito. You've been on here season 1. Appreciate you coming on season 2 to share with us what you got going on in 2020. But Mr. Lamar Brace, this your first time on Off the Record, man. We really appreciate your time, man, for you coming on and sharing your wealth of knowledge in the music business. And let us know what you got going on for 2022. You got anything, Mr. Live, before I start rolling with questions?
Man, I just want you, like I say, every time if someone come on, just come over here and tell y'all story. And let's get it and let these people know who y'all are. Of course, they know who y'all are, but let them know a little deeper who y'all are, man. Just tell your stories.
Hey, somebody said Benito clean as a whistle.
A whistle?
I appreciate it.
That's what they say.
I appreciate it.
Let's get started. Benito, since you've been on here before, we're going to start with Mr. Brace. Mr. Brace, I want you to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Lamar Brace, man. Charlotte, North Carolina is where I live, but I'm officially from Washington, D.C. Was born in Charlotte, but moved to D.C. like immediately. So I'm kind of a northern in this thing, man. I've been in the game now about 2018. Matter of fact, one of the first artists I met was Live at Spring Fling. That dude came down with mad energy, boy. He ain't sang a note, but Mr. Live was like, "I'm here." But I come from a background of singers, man. I mean, I come from the same community as like me, Calvin Richardson, Casey, JoJo, Librato, Fantasia, the Hamiltons. We all literally grew up in the same area. Like all of us was. You had nothing but singers. Our parents. All like Calvin would come to my house and eat. I would go to Calvin's house to eat. Hamiltons, I knew his mom, I knew their mom, they knew my people. It was crazy, dude. But that's how it was.
Good deal. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that extensively. Go ahead, Mr. Teddy Bear or Zaddy. What you want people to call you, Zaddy or Teddy Bear now? What is it?
Hey man, it's cool. You're a man, so you don't need to be calling me Zaddy, Calvin. You can call me the Teddy Bear, homie. It's all good. Okay. It's all good, fam. Arkansas, baby. Pig suey.
So you want so you want the women? What you want the women to call you, Zaddy?
They call me Zaddy all day long. That's
what does that
about.
mean? What does that mean?
Zaddy, the definition of Zaddy means an extremely sexually attractive older man that's very fashionable and charismatic. And that person would be I, because I am that to the T. That is me, Benito. But you can call me Zaddy. Yeah. Big old sexy man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You got a song.
6'3", 312 pounds, the number 11, baby.
312.
I'm down to 312. I'm trying to get under 300 now. I'm gonna get down to 300 and below.
Most people say even though they'll say like 310 or 305. He said 312.
Yeah, I got on the scale the other day when I had an appointment. Go get checked out, make sure everything's running right. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everything is running on all cylinders. Yeah.
Well, tell the folks a little bit about you, man. People that might not know Benito.
For the people that are watching tonight, they know who Benito is. My name is Benito. That's my biological name. I was born in Monroe, Louisiana, but grew up in El Dorado, Arkansas, and left and went off and met MC Hammer when I was in high school, and toured with him over a 5-year period. Sung on 7 records on Hammer's albums, Too Legit to Quit, sung on 7 records, featured on 5. I am a Grammy-nominated songwriter and singer, accredited. I've done 4 albums solo since I left Hammer, and which my last album has been this last album here with the Teddy Bear Southern Soul album with Southern Soul music. And I've been in Southern Soul for 3 years now. Okay.
Good deal. Good deal. So, Mr. Lamar Brace, now coming from an extensive background you come from, that's R&B where you come from, Fantasia and all them. Okay. How you end up in Southern Soul? Why not R&B?
Man, all right. Well, you know, the thing about it was, man, I wasn't really aspiring to be an artist because I was literally making a living as a full-time singer anyway. I was like, you know, like I got a business. So I was like, I'm a school teacher by profession. I'm a school teacher. So I had other streams of income. So like guys was pushing me like, bro, you should go in the studio. You should go in the studio. Shout out to, you know, Intertwine. That's Anthony Hamilton's band. Shout out to the Hamiltons. And so matter of fact, Rashad, if y'all know Leela James, Rashad Jennings is her drummer, is her husband. That's Anthony Hamilton's drummer. Okay. He was like, you need to do Southern Soul. This was 2018, this recent. I knew nothing about such. Charlotte doesn't have a Southern Soul station, so a lot of artists that you guys know, we don't know.
Oh, wow.
Seriously, if I walk around right now and probably had a camera, do you know this person? Do you know that person? Don't nobody know Southern. Up here, we call it Liquor House. But they don't know the artist.
Right.
These songs get played at cookouts and when I mean every now and then. Okay. So he was like, you need to do Southern Soul. I said, what is Southern Soul? He said, you ever heard of Side Piece? And I told Pokey this. I said, I literally looked at him and said, I know ain't no person out here with a damn song called Side Piece. And this was 2018. Like live, when you met me, you knew it. I was new.
Yeah, he was
I came in like I remember I had a poster there. I came in like an R&B dude.
First person when I stepped into place, I said, okay, I don't know who this dude is, but he got his shit set up.
Exactly. Because I'm thinking R&B. I'm thinking like, you know, nobody had their poster up. I had like a big 12 by 12 poster up. I'm like, okay, we artists. But I was like, okay, I see this a little more humble, and I liked it.
Right.
So I was like, bet. And then, man, you know, when COVID hit, I went back to teaching. So, you know, shout out, like I said, man, shout out to Sir Charles. Then that's how I met Sir Charles and all them, because I'm a musician. I met Charles. It was Charles, Karen Wolf, Jay Red, a few other people, and the drummer didn't show up. I got on the drums. And after that, I was like, well, I got a couple of songs I done. They heard it, loved it. Charles took me to his birthday bash. The next day, they sat me down. Yo, bro, we want to sign you to a management deal.
Okay, that's a good deal.
It was like, just like that.
Great.
That's a good deal. Benito, let me ask you a question. You said you're a Grammy nominated artist and songwriter.
That's right.
So was it more difficult on that side than it is on Southern Soul side to be nominated?
Well, the reason why I got the nomination because of my works with Hammer. That certified me. Because when you do works with artists and they win a Grammy, you win a Grammy too. If you had anything to do with the project, you become a Grammy award winner also. So that's how I became a Grammy-nominated songwriter with him. I wrote all the songs for my album. Like I know I told a lot of people know that I wrote the song, the hit record for Aaron Hall, I Miss You. You know, I penned that record. The record was for my album and coming out with Busted Records, which was Hammer's label, but it never came out because Hammer took my record and sold it to Lou Silas over there, Silas Records, and Aaron Hall wound up taking my record. I had no idea. I had to hear it on the radio and find out my record was gone. And I was 38 hot. But at the time, I was a kid. I was like 19, 20 years old. I didn't understand the business of writers and publishing. I was still learning the game. Right. And once that happened, I made sure it's my duty to learn the game on how you get your writers and your publishing when you're doing projects. Because I was just a happy kid from El Dorado, Arkansas, man, being with the biggest entertainer in the world at that time. And I didn't care whatever he said, I did. Because, you know, I was young, man, and just happy to be there. You know, can you imagine? I mean, I'm not knocking my talent or anything, though, but, you know, El Dorado, Arkansas is very small. We even under 18,000 now, down 18,000. Yeah. You know, and it's like coming from here, man, it was like one of the biggest things in the world to happen for somebody back then in the 90s. You know,
Benito, when you seen Aaron, did you see Aaron after it came out?
Yes, I did. We had a conversation about the record.
Did y'all talk about that situation?
You know we did. And I stepped to him about it. And he did a Calvin Young on me. And I must say, and what he said to me was, this is exact words, Kevin.
Yeah.
You should have handled your business. I said, wow.
Yeah.
He said, you can't get mad at me because they sold a song to me. He said, handle your business. It won't happen to you. So that was a gut puncher.
Yeah. He froze on us.
As well as a life learning lesson. I ran with it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So let me ask you this question, man, about since you were with Hammer. Somebody ringing over there.
Yeah, that was me. Somebody trying to
put my So look, go ahead. Let me ask you this question, man. Why MC Hammer had 900,000 people on the damn stage, man?
That nigga had 12 groups separate on the
stage. It's funny now, but at the time it was monumental. Hammer wanted to do stuff that hadn't been done before. He wanted to break records, break boundaries, and set new standards for the music industry. He did just that. We had a lot of people on stage. At one given time, Kevin, Hammer was employing over 400 people on stage. That was on stage that had something to do with the crew or something like that. Man. You said to yourself, back in 1991, 92, 93, 94, a black man employing that many Afro-Americans at one time. 3-time offenders, as you call them, losers or whatever, from pimps to murderers to, cats that did all kinds of stuff, man. He employed them and gave them a second chance. That's the reason why I could never say nothing negative about Hammer, because I know what he did. I was right there beside him. I was like a little brother to him. I was a brother he never had, in a sense. That's what I was to him. And he told me that. And when it was all over said and done, he also told me he was thankful to me because I was one of the ones that never sued him. Mm-hmm. Everybody else did. Everybody else was in the camp that wanted something or tried to get something from him, they all sued him.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. That's terrific.
So I never did.
So Lamar Brace, let me ask you this question. So are you actually blood kin to Librado and all them? You blood kin to them, right?
Them cousins, yeah.
So did y'all have talent? Did y'all have talent shows and stuff like that back then, or what?
Oh, man, bro, I'm younger. Yeah. Like when they was all doing what they was doing, I was just coming out of high school, and Librado and them was a little older than me. But you might look up, man, Calvin will be in a group, Librado be in a group, my brothers will be going against them, and Fantasia and her family might fall through, and because Kay got a couple of sisters, they had a group. So all that would be right there in the county, dude. You had all that talent. It was like a Tyler Perry type thing going. It was crazy. You had all the vocals going on.
Yeah. It's Monroe, right?
Monroe, that's why Calvin calls himself Mr. Monroe.
Yeah, Monroe, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. So how many brothers do Calvin got? Because I heard all of them can sing. He got 8 brothers.
8 brothers.
And all of them can sing.
Every last one of them. Casey and JoJo, they got 5. What is K, Joe, Rico? K got 5. K and Joe got 5. They 5 boys over there. I got 2 brothers.
Yeah.
Well, we are. It's crazy, man. I mean, and you know, so yeah, man. But
that is
back
crazy.
up what Benito was saying. I know Erica Bond. Hello.
Yeah.
It's a girl that used to travel with Hammer. Her name Erica Bond. I know her personally. And she told me too that Hammer employed so many people. So yeah, but nah, man, it was where we come from, man. Like me and Labrado was talking about that the other day. Like you did not pick up the mic if you couldn't sing.
Right.
That's how it was around that way, because our parents would tell you, boy, put that damn mic down. You what the hell are you doing? Like you got.
So you consider yourself a vocalist?
Yeah.
So I bet you cringe when you hear some of these people try to sing in Southern Soul, you know.
This is the way I feel about it.
Yeah.
And I think that's the educator in me, and people, man, this is the way I feel about it, man. As long as somebody is putting in work and trying. Look, I mean, Mr. Live, you met me. I'm the type, man, dude, if you trying, no, this what I don't like. Don't sit there and somebody is trying to give you advice or give you help and you're not trying to better yourself. Now I gotta remove myself then. Now if you're doing this and you trying to get to a level, and I see as a person that you a good person, attitude, not aptitude, determines your altitude.
Okay, pause for a second. You said you're a school teacher, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you got a student that tries but still fail, you still pass them?
Most definitely.
Okay, is that against the rules and regulations?
No, because there's a lot of different entities you can go off of. You got to look at class participation. You got to look at other stuff. Like this child might be a great time management person, but might not be a great test taker.
Right.
But what if they just dumb?
Nobody's ever dumb.
Okay.
Look, now I'm being a real teacher now. Okay. No child is ever dumb. People just learn different. Like, and then you got to look at, I'm the type teacher I would get to know my students. Like, where do you come from? Why are you the way you are? I'll meet the parents. You know how many ratchet moms got ratchet daughters?
Yeah.
So children didn't ask to be here.
Yeah.
So you can't really put it on the child like that. But like real talk, but I'm talking about grown-ups right now.
Yeah.
If you out here trying to do this, right? And say, hey man, look here, yo, that's not good. I'm like a musician. You got to stand, bro. I done travel coast to coast overseas doing live music. I'm a musician first. A lot of the songs you hear from me, I played, and Charles will tell you this, I played and sang on my songs.
Okay.
I know music. I can tell keyboard players, hey bro, go to the 3, go to the 4. I know theory. So if I'm sitting back and I'm like, hey man, you know, this and this, and you get offended, okay, well, you know what?
So in other words, time here. So in other words, do musicians have a different mindset when it comes to music than non-musicians?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because your ears open up.
Like, different.
Yeah. Like I didn't start playing bass. Like bass is pretty much my main instrument. I didn't start playing bass out of like 13, 14. Before that, I wasn't hearing too much. But once I started playing and got intertwined with it, I hear everything.
Okay.
It's a curse and a blessing.
Okay. Good deal. Benito, let me ask you this question, man. Since you've been on stage touring with Hammer, I know you met some of the late great R&B artists, man. So what was that experience like, man? You walked up and you talking to New Edition or any of them guys, man, that you actually ran across?
I mean, it was a blessing, man, and to know that people showed the same type of love to me, saying, man, you can really sing, bro. You know, when you coming out with your project, you know, because at the time I was singing all the songs for Hammer on stage with Hammer. They'll hear me like, bro, you cold, bro. When you gonna drop your project? You know, even from Luther, when I met the legendary Luther Vandross, but you know, I almost lost my mind. You know what I'm saying? Because Luther is the man. You know, even though, you know,
Big Luther, Little Luther, Big Luther, Little Luther.
He was a little Luther then. He was a little Luther. Okay. I met him at the Soul Train Music Awards in 1990. Okay. Matter of fact, I might post that picture tomorrow on a Throwback Thursday, me and Luther together. Huh? But yeah, people like him, man, and Rap at the end, a New Edition that going through all the problems, Rap wound up coming over there to our camp, and Hammer's brother Louis Burrell wound up managing him. Really? So you know, we had Ralph and I kept Heavy D, Kumo D, Aaron Hall.
I used to love Heavy D, man. Heavy D was a man.
God's tell him the Jodeci story.
Which one?
What happened?
Which one?
Anyone? Tell us the story. What happened?
I don't know exactly what Lie talking about.
The hotel.
Huh?
The hotel.
What about them bringing the girls over?
Yeah.
Well, you know, we had a thing back in the day when we first started tour. Well, you know, Eazy-E, God rest his soul in peace. Eazy-E was on the road with us when the first tour I was on with Hammer, and it was Michelle A, After 7, Troop, In Vogue, and MC Hammer. And every night when Eazy would get on stage with Michelle A, he come out there and introduce her. You know, sometimes Dre would come out, because I knew Dr. Dre as well, and he'd say, "Yo, the after parties at whatever hotel we staying in," he'd always say, "The after parties at our hotel. Is all your women invited? Fellas, you not invited." So when we get back to the hotel, Kevin, it'd be a madhouse. Women everywhere. You know, that's when you ran into all the groupies and everything, man. It was crazy, bro. Security was running, hotel security, real security, policemen trying to keep things under control because women and girls was everywhere, man. That's when the real crazy stuff used to go on, bro. The real.
Wow.
But yeah, I met some of the greatest, man. From Janet Jackson to Madonna, man, you name it, bro. I mean, even movie stars, like the time we went to Eddie Murphy's house. Tell you the story right quick. You remember the movie Boomerang, right?
Yeah.
Right.
When Eddie grabbed the covers and pulled them back, looked at the woman's feet. That's Hammer time.
Yeah.
That's where Eddie got that from. We went to, you know, at the time back then, you know, we was all wearing diaper pants and the shoes with no socks on. So, you know, somebody running had some feet smelling like corn chips. You know, people get washed every day in the same shoes, them pointy shoes. So we go to Eddie's house.
Alabama.
Them Selma, Alabama, baby. And we get to Eddie's house, hit Eddie's whole front of his house in the living room and everything is snow white. I mean, bear skin rugs, I mean, just snow white carpet, everything. So we get to the door, Eddie said, "Hey, y'all gotta take your shoes off. Y'all gotta get barefooted, bro." And here, walking down, Hammer took them shoes off. Eddie looked down and saw Hammer's foot and said, "Man, what the hell is that? Is that Hammer's side? That what dancing feet look like?" Hammer said, "This is what dancing feet look like, homie." He said, Hammer, your toes and everything curled up and look. He said, "Hammer." He said, "Matter of fact, I'm gonna use that. I said, can I use that in one of my movies, man? I got coming up." And that movie happened to be Boomerang. Eddie used it for having bad feet. He jumped on him the whole time we was there, man.
That's a good deal. Now, Lamar Brace, are you with Sir Charles or who you with right now? Who you signed with?
I mean, pretty much we're a camp. Like Jay, if you pretty much dealing with Jay, you're dealing with Sir Charles. But I'm signed to Platinum One Entertainment. That's what I'm with, which is Jermaine Rayford. Basically, he's my manager. But you know, I will say Charles got a lot of mentors. Like Jay and Charles sat down together and signed me. But I'm signed to Jermaine Rayford, who is the manager. He's pretty much the transmission. Of the whole thing. He manages me. Me and Charles have paperwork with him. Like we're signed, contract wise. So I mean, I want to give shout out to that brother, man. He keep it 100. Jay the type dude. He get on the phone. If y'all ever dealt with Jay, ain't no nonsense. One thing,
Jay 100.
Like me and Jay was talking today. I gotta say, I appreciate that brother. That brother got so many dates for me next year and this year. Benito, I'm gonna see you Sunday. That man got so many dates for me coming up, man. He's a blessing, bro. He keeping the brother well fed. I must say.
One thing about Jay, I'm gonna tell you, man.
I let him manage.
I've been a promoter about 5 years, man, and Jay hadn't changed not one bit.
Nope.
He's one of the very few people in Southern Soul who hadn't changed.
No, he's not going to.
Everybody else, mostly all the people I met 5 years ago, you know, they ain't nowhere near they was 5 years ago. But Jay is the same guy, mild mannered, no nonsense type of guy. I guess real recognize real because I don't play with people like that either.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
He's a good guy.
He'll go above and beyond for you.
Yeah,
he ain't trying to say no dream. He literally won't sit down. Hey, bro, this is what we doing. It ain't the fact of what we trying to do. This is what we doing.
Yeah, it is.
And he'll call and no nonsense. Hey, bro, I need you to get your pen. These the dates coming up. Yada yada. Blah, blah, blah. All right, bro. And that's him.
Wow. So let me ask both of y'all this right here. Okay. So do you have mentors right now in Southern Soul? Benito, you got a mentor?
Yes.
Who is he in Southern Soul or is he somewhere else?
Well, I actually have two.
Okay.
One is not in Southern Soul and one that is in Southern Soul.
Okay. Who are they?
That I would frequently visit when things happen that I'm not used to, and give me advice on what to do and what not to do. You know.
Okay. What about
one
you,
of them?
Lamar? How many mentors you got?
I got one.
Who's your mentor?
Jay Styles from Black Street.
Oh yeah.
That's who I did my CD with. The guy was in the studio with CD.
Okay.
He's a good mentor, man. Good Christian guy, man. He keep me grounded. He's on tour with Teddy Riley. He with them. He's in Black Street. He's one of the members, and that's my dude. Like I rehearsed in the studio, everything. My band rehearsed there. That's yeah.
Okay, so you know those are softball questions. This is going to be baseball questions right now.
You didn't get B 2 ounces. It's two.
Yeah, mentors. Yeah. Who's your mentor, Benito?
Well, one is my guy, Michael Young Sr. This is the guy that has basically reinvented my career. That basically took me under his wing in a sense. So we came together and built my empire now of who I am right now today, coming back out of, not doing music over 10 years and get back on the scene. He's a videographer. He's a movie director. We won an award the first part of this year in January at the LA Music Film Festival for Best Documentary, the MC Hammer story I told about Benito Glosson way back, saying the MC Hammer story. He's won several other awards without me. The brother definitely, man, keeps me grounded because sometimes I can get loose. But he always tells me to calm down. This it's gonna be all right. And my other mentor would be TK Soul. TK, whether people live or not, I talk to TK quite a bit, and he keeps me grounded also, man. And that's one of the things I listen. He tells me the reason why he liked me so much because I do listen. A lot of cats, he try to tell them things, and they won't listen. Not only that, Kevin, I asked him for certain things, certain knowledge and stuff that I didn't know, because I'm over here dealing with Southern Soul. This is different than R&B, totally different. And I had to get accustomed to what I was going to be facing. And he basically laid it out to me and told me to be cool, and it's eventually going to happen. The main thing he told me most of all, Kevin, he said, if you do good music, good material, it's going to take you where you need to go. So make sure you do good material all the time. Never fast and go backwards. Keep going forward. If it's not just as good as your last project, make it that way, if not better. Yep. And just keep moving, and it'll speak for itself to get you place.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this question right here. So, how do y'all really feel about Southern Soul? What all the stuff that goes on in Southern Soul? Now, y'all are men. I have this podcast because I have my own opinion about a lot of stuff that goes on here. If you walk around this earth, you can have an opinion. You can have an opinion about something if you living on this earth. So as men, as artists, as vocalists in Southern Soul, how do y'all feel about all this nonsense that go on in Southern Soul? Lamar.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yeah.
I mean, man, 2 words I was raised on. Some stuff is not needed.
Yeah.
If we men, let's be men about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah.
Like not for nothing. I don't like real talk. One thing I can say is that about Southerners that I do like is, y'all got charisma. Y'all basically, y'all are more high. How you doing? Where I come from, you don't speak to each other. You know what I'm saying? In DC. So like, I think live with me, you first met, you was telling me about a little situation you was having. What did I say? I said, see, where I come from, we don't we don't do all that back and forth. And so I'm glad I say this. I'm glad I have somebody in place to handle a lot of stuff for me.
Yeah.
Like I tell a lot of people, I think if a lot of people had a professional person speaking for them, like Jay, because I'm gonna be honest with you, there's a few situations with some of the nonsense I see, I think I'd have been with left.
Yeah.
So I mean, some stuff again is just not needed. That's why I stay. If you notice, if you go down my page is positive. I don't do negativity. I wipe that out. Or I would pick up the phone. You can ask a couple of artists. I would pick up the phone and call you. Yo, bro, I need to holler at you right quick. Real talk, man to man. I'm not about to do no internet. I'm not an internet dude.
Yeah.
But my crew not internet dudes. We don't rock like that.
But what I don't like about it, just my opinion, I just don't like if you say something about certain artists or certain people, they try to, you know what I'm saying? They try to blackball you and stuff. You gotta, everybody put on their pants the same way, the same, you know what I'm saying? So I can say something if I got an opinion about it, though. Yeah. Why I got to be, oh, I'm a person messy or he trying to do this? No, you fucking up, nigga. I can say that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
you know see, a lot of times, not to cut you off, see, a lot of times I think when people talk, where I come from, if they didn't say it to your face, it wasn't said.
Yeah.
If you can't say it to my face, I'm gonna run up on you for what? Especially if I'm there to make my paper. If I'm there to do a show or whatever, I'm probably gonna speak to you. If it don't get brought up, I'm not gonna bring it up.
But you know what though? But see, that's what pisses me off about our community. You know, we're the only ones that you can see somebody get shot right in front of you, but you ain't supposed to tell it. You a snitch. You a snitch.
I'm snitching. I'm sorry.
You a snitch. You didn't. Somebody's son, daughter, somebody got killed right in front of you. But according to these black rules, you ain't supposed to help the police. You know, that is so damn stupid. That is so stupid. You know, only the streets live by that. You know what I'm saying? The street, if you're a criminal, they live by that stuff because you don't deal with the police. I'm talking about ordinary citizens that if they see something wrong, they're not supposed to say something, they'll be labeled or something. I see that a lot in Southern Soul. As a promoter, I tell you can't sing. I don't give a damn. You can get mad all you want to. You can't sing, you just can't sing. I'm the one that's paying. I'm paying.
Yeah.
I'm paying. So why should I book you when you can't sing? That's just like you might well say, hey, Kevin, let me borrow $1,000. Give me $1,000. You know, but you get mad. Oh, well, Kevin just being this, Kevin being honest. Because when you go in front of people, some of you artists, I hope y'all on here listen and share it to them. When you go in front of people, when you start seeing people walk out, that means you can't sing.
Or you're not a showman.
When you start seeing people text on their phone, when you start seeing people having a conversation while you're on stage, you might need to hurry up and get off the stage. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. That is just being real.
I see the artists,
but my friends around me, you know, we make sure we do the right thing. You know, so just like Live on this talk show, if Live do some fucked up stuff, I'm gonna call him and say, why did you do that? You know, he's not barred from criticism from K Young because I'm older. I'm 51 years old. You know, Live's a good guy. Y'all are good guys. I met a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all can kill y'all career with foolishness. You know, so now all of a sudden Southern Soul, everybody want to be gangsters in Southern Soul. We talking about Willie Clayton. We talking about Johnny Taylor. We talking about, you know, these are their roots. Man, do all this stuff, man. You know, and Benito, you know, let me get to you. You had a couple issues in Southern Soul.
Yes,
rightfully so, that I've heard about, you know. So, but my thing is when you call people out, then people want to say something. I think you should call out people's foolishness. I think you should call them out. I think you should call their names, just like you did. I don't have no problem with that at all. Now, if you call somebody out maliciously and blah blah blah, okay, that's okay. Now you're wrong. But when people are doing something in Southern Soul, and all y'all fans are here thinking that they holier than thou, but they just as dirty as they come. It's as dirty as they come. Because why would anybody in Southern Soul, you know, unless you talking about somebody's wife, somebody's girlfriend, or whatever, who gives a shit about if somebody can sing better than you? Hell, you know if this person can sing better than you. Who cares if this person draws more than you? Go back to the studio and fix it. So why would you be mad at this woman or man because they can get 15, 16, 17, $10,000, whatever, and you can't? Why would you be mad about that? If anything, you should call him and say, hey man, so what, you know, what's your secret? Or you should study him like Kobe Bryant did Michael Jordan. He studied it. You know, so what do y'all take? Go ahead, Live.
The thing I'm saying about this, when these artists are out here deliberately, whatever the word is, taking money from artists, taking the money out of my hands and out of my children's mouth, I have a real problem with that. Because you don't know if you calling promoters out here, if you saying, well, if he on the show, I ain't on the show, if he doing, you wrong, man. And if you doing that out here, I'm talking to promoters and I'm talking to artists that do it. If you doing that, man, you don't know what that person needed that money for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you go to this person, these people want this artist They call this artist, they book this artist, but you on the show too, you give him a phone call, and all of a sudden this artist ain't on here no more. That's wrong, man. That's wrong, man. That's totally wrong.
Thoughts,
I don't care how nobody else feel about it. I'm saying it here tonight is wrong. And if anything is that person who got done like that, if he handles whatever in whatever way, it's justified.
Yeah.
I promise you it is.
What do you think, Benito, with all this nonsense going on in Southern Soul? What do you think about it?
Like I said, Kevin, I'm from the old school. You know, I come from the other side, which is music is music. Music is universal, regardless any way you look at it. And I came out of character, not once but twice. And it's like you start to hang around and be around certain things, then you become what you're around, as my man said. You know, so I never thought that I would do that, because I've never been attacked like that before. You know what I'm saying, Kevin? I never really experienced that in R&B music. But I come to realize that I live in a reality world. And things we live in a world right now where hatred is at all-time high. Like you said about our brothers a while ago. We started killing each other at an unalarming rate, which is I mean, you bump into a brother and get killed. You know, it ain't no more of that words and stuff like that. It's really crazy. But what I'm doing is I'm redirecting and rebranding everything about me for 2022. I'm leaving everything here, and I'm starting. I didn't start just not a day. I started when I did my last. Most people say rant or whatever. And no rant. I wasn't trying to get attention. I just want to address the situation, so that in anything you do, you have to have a sacrificing lamb in order to make it better for the next one coming behind you. Because I never expected it. And then I talked to OG in the game. He told me that this stuff, you say I'm back in the day with the greats. I said, for real? He said, yeah, I was there. I saw it. You know, with the bands. But back then, Kevin, your ass had to sing. Either you could sing or you could sing. Or that band had to cover for you when you was on that stage. Or you had to perform. You had to be a performer or a great singer. You know? So nowadays, on all the track shows, all this stuff, and it don't bother me, but I see a lot of artists singing over tracks. You know, you might as well be a rapper, because when you singing over the music and the music is playing and you singing over the top of it, that's karaoke to me, because you're not actually giving the fans your real, true identity of who you really are. Let them hear your real voice, you know, without the music playing. Okay, what happened when that music get cut off or something go down, blow a fuse?
God, you know it's true.
Tomatoes
you will be exposed. And a lot of the artists I've seen them, they can't carry it on. They'll lose their mind. They'll go crazy. But I'm not trying to get off track. I'm a person like this, Kevin. I'm someone like you. I'm outspoken. I'm a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio male. I'm an alpha male. And when things come across, I gotta speak on it. I can't sit back and just let it go like it's okay. Because if I do that, what does that make me as a man? And I know it's wrong. And I'm not trying to tear nobody down or do anything like that. I'm trying to do what's right by our people, because we get tore down so much. But when you come against me, anything else, I'm never gonna back down. That's in me. I'm a lion. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a king. And I'll fight to my last breath. Never in the history, as Cat Williams say, of niggerdom have I seen so much mess in the last 3 years of Southern Soul, man. Yeah. You know, and it's like people can say what they want to say about me. I ain't worried about being blackballed, because one thing I can do, Kevin, I don't give a damn who don't like it. I can sing. I can co-produce. I can arrange. I can write for other people and do songs. My records have proven that. My biggest record to date right now is Guatemala. Over 1 million streams, going to 1.5 million. Messy Ass Man. I wrote that record. Yes, I got caught up in the messy ass part of it too, because it's my record, but it's a good damn record. And TK told me, said, don't worry. When that record hit and catch on, Benito, you're going to be eating for the next 2 or 3 years off that one record. Watch. Because it's relevant. And it's what's going on right now.
I don't like it though, but go ahead.
Okay, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. And I'm not mad about that. And my opinion is my song jamming like a mother. So hey, each his own.
You know what though? But see, that's the beauty of being men. You know, like I said, I tell people all the time, you know, I talk to Tucker, I talk to Calvin Richardson. I mean, I tell them I don't like all your songs. They don't even get mad. They say, oh, okay, I mean, that's cool. You can have an opinion. I don't like all the Michael Jackson shit, Prince, Luther. You know, anybody gonna like all your stuff. You know, but the majority of this stuff I listen to is in my playlist. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Guatemala, I got that in my playlist. You know what I'm saying? But people get so upset, man, because they don't want to face the harsh reality. And the only time they face harsh reality is when they come and ask a promoter for all this money and they show up and there's 3 people there. There's 3 people there, and then they want to blame it on the promoter. No, it ain't the promoter. It ain't the promoter. You just ain't as famous as you thought you were. And ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Or
you know something I've been seeing lately, Kevin?
Huh?
You know something I've been seeing lately, like in the last year or so, is that a lot of these artists, you know, when they ask for certain prices to do shows, and I asked myself the question too, because I had to ask TK what should I be charging for certain things that I really didn't know. You know, it's that what constitutes you to ask for that X amount of money when are you actually gonna pull that many people to cover yourself? I mean, it's the same way as if you back in the day when you want to get in the show or somebody's having on the show, you want to be on it. He's okay, sell these 20 tickets. That'll be your pay for the show. I let you get on the show, but you got to sell this X amount of tickets in order to be on the show. So a lot of the artists that have records, is your record constituting that generation of the money that you're asking for to do what you do? Now, I understand a lot of artists have to travel. Some great distances, some don't. But when you ask for the astronomical number, bro, can you really back that up?
Right.
Because, I mean, you ask the promoter, you don't get a promoter. You're a promoter to do what, Kevin? I heard you say that 100 times. You ain't anything to make the break even. You're in it to make money.
Yeah.
So if the artists don't give you no type of wiggle room to make your money off you doing your shows, hell, you might as well not do it. Because 1 or 2 artists take up the whole damn budget. Give somebody else a chance. And I noticed this too. A lot of the big ones, and they know who they are, they don't really reach back, man, to help the other artists coming through the ranks to get to that point, to try to get some of that money. Some do, very few. But majority of them, they feel like I've been out here, and you notice too, Kevin, a lot of them been out there 15, 20 years. And they just now hitting that big number. 15, 20 years. The only one I know that's been on the scene for less than that blew up phenomenally was Pokey Bear. Big Pokey. With Side Piece. Biggest record in Southern Soul Blues, I think in the history. Damn near probably. That record, Pokey is still eating up that record. It been he went 5 years strong. 5 years strong. And he followed it up with They Call Me Pokey and Keep a Secret and all the other records he came out with. But Side Piece was his biggest record. So every year, and Hammer told me this too, every year in music, I don't care what it is, rap, R&B, blues, or whatever, the fans are gonna pick a new artist. What came out here for last in the pandemic? We came out at the same time. I dropped Guatemala, Arthur Young dropped Funky 40. Boom! The man that year was Arthur Young, right?
Yeah.
Then, in the midst of that, Jay Hammer, I'm in a party mood.
But that song came out in 2011.
Okay, but hit. Then you come out last year, but this year, they're hitting right now, and I'm so proud of them kids. J Mars Group, BD, biggest record in Southern Soul. So that's what happens, man. It takes time, but we have the internet, we have all this social media stuff now that they didn't have tools, they didn't have back in the day to be where we are now. So it's like, I'm saying all this to say this, we will never make all the money. We are all constitutional under some type of contract or some type of situation, whether you sign with DistroKid, iTunes, CD Baby, somebody got to distribute your music for you and get you out there. Ain't no more town to town or radio station, all that. People ain't able to do that no more. It's all social media based.
Lamar,
so therefore, go ahead.
Let me ask Lamar Brace a question. So why do people think you expensive because you over there with Sir Charles? You want to talk about that?
Well, we've been getting that a lot, but I'm here to say this tonight that we will negotiate with any promoters on here. Lamar Brace ain't trying. I'm be honest with you. I'm a businessman. I look at longevity. I know I ain't been in the game long. What I look like coming here saying I need $7,000, $8,000, $9,000. You know what I'm saying? So you best believe Lamar Brace, it's some promoters who basically are like, oh man, you with Charles. Click. Don't even entertain the conversation because they think I'm expensive. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna go ahead and make the announcement now. But if you look at a lot of the flyers I'm on, I'm with Tucker, Charles, Calvin, all them right now because they grooming me for the Blues Is Alright tour this year. I'm gonna be on that this year. They're getting all the dates together right now, coming soon. So yeah, but that don't mean that my price gonna be outrageous because I'm still Lamar Brace.
Right.
For all the club owners, everybody else, I'm here to tell y'all tonight. Yeah, but people think that, but no, Lamar Brace is a businessman first. So yeah, if you want to work with me on the price, Jermaine Rayford wanted me to let y'all know we will work with y'all on the price.
Okay, good deal. So Benito,
Kevin,
what
Kevin.
hey, what do you? Yeah, go ahead, Benito.
One more thing for you to ask my question.
Yeah.
When everybody's watching the live right now tonight, I want to say this from the sincerity of my heart, and I want to thank every last fan that supports Benito and support my music, support my man Lamar Brace and everybody else. But what people don't be truly understanding is the fans make you who you are. Yeah. You the artist, you're an artist, true enough, but the fans pick your record and make your record hot, along with the DJs and the program directors and radio stations and things like that. You can say your record is the best record in the world, but until the fans say it is, you are not. Yeah. That point right there, you're not. You know, and you have some artists too, Kevin, that come out and then it naturally got it. There's a thing in the industry that's called it. You know it as soon as you hear it. You know, oh, that boy got some of that girl. Ooh, she gonna be. You know it. You hear it. And a lot of times in business, also, you artists like myself. I've been in the business 30 years. I ain't just came out yesterday, and you can hear it in the production, in the vocal, the delivery, the harmonies, the backgrounds. You hear all that. You're like, dang, he good. I ain't never heard him before, but we've been here. We just didn't get the publicity and we need it, you know? Yeah. Or it was on the other side. We have a whole new fan base. Everybody wants to do Southern Soul now. I saw you start the show tonight, Kevin. You sold out already, right? Yeah. That's freaking phenomenal, brother. Yeah. It's great. Depending on where you in Temple, Texas, right? Yeah, Killeen, Temple. Just think about it. You out there in Texas, in Temple, Texas, and you sold out already. How many weeks for your show? What, 2 weeks for your show, right? 3 weeks. Okay. There it is. See, you can always tell. I'm gonna tell this little secret. I'm gonna tell you. You can tell when nobody ain't sold no tickets, because when the promoters get on there and start talking about tickets still on sale, dropped and all that stuff. Yeah, we still got room available. Then we still got the table left. They come with that 5 table left and all everybody sold out. They lying because they didn't do what they Benito, like Benito. We did.
Just check it out. I did. I want to chime in on what you was talking about. I can say this since I've came over to Southern Soul. I think more people in Southern Soul need to take more time with their production.
Oh yes.
Listen, if you not for nothing, a lot of people they run into me and they're like,
now,
hey,
do you blame the artist? Do you blame the artist or the producer?
The artist, everybody should know. I'll put it to you like this.
Everybody in that room
for accepting that, and the producer's worse than sending you out of there like that.
Everybody in that room,
everybody's wrong. So what I'm saying is, people will come up on me and they know I'm with Charles. Hey man, take this. Okay, you want me to take this to Charles, and you want me to take this because not for nothing, Charles is connected to Silk, who's connected. I'm connected to Blackstreet. We can get you with people. But don't come giving me material, and I'm like listening to it. I'm like, really, bro? Come on, man. I don't want you to feel embarrassed because they're gonna talk about you. And that's just real. That's just being professional. Like Benito, that's a good statement you made. You know, you can back up your production. You listen to a Lamar Brace song live, you can say it. Kevin, you can say it. I'm gonna send you at least decent. If you don't like the song, it's still gonna sound decent.
Yeah.
That's one thing I could back up with mine. Yeah. So some Southern Soul songs, I really listen to and be like, dude, you know you're trying to send this to people, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So and that's not trying to be mean. That's just to me, be professional. You're gonna be professional
and master your projects. Mix and master your projects the right way.
Yes.
So let me ask y'all a question, man. Do y'all feel that the female artists are respected in Southern Soul?
Nope.
Okay. Qualify.
A lot of them are not.
You gotta qualify that. You gotta give me something to qualify why they're not.
Well, hold up. I'll say this.
Go ahead, Lamar.
I'll say this.
Okay.
I would say this. I do think that females can probably exert themselves more in wanting to get on. Because I mean, it's like this to me, it's really like 3 or 4 only. And I don't know if they're allowed in the camp or whatever, but I just feel like I think females probably assert themselves a little bit more to get on.
It's female. The fans is female dominated though.
That part
and
too.
A lot of these older women ain't gay.
Oh, okay.
Like that. You know what I'm saying? Just being real.
But women. The women, I ain't gonna lie, it do be a lot of women.
But okay, but let me ask you. Let me play devil's advocate. Because can all of them really sing?
Huh?
They kicking ass.
I'm saying, but see, when you had Denise LaSalle, you know, she used to sell out. When you had Betty Wright, they used to sell out. You know, so when I hear this, okay, well, first of all, you got to look at your level of talent. You know, that I mean, male or female, because I hear a lot of the females say they get a raw deal, but I love Lady Q. You know, I love Karen Wolf. I love Lacey. You know what I'm saying? I mean, them are girls right there. I mean, they can sing.
Oh yes.
You know, Veronica Rael, they can sing. You know what I'm saying? So when they say that, I'll be trying to figure out. Okay, well, I've never heard them say it, but I'm just saying when I hear that question, I'm like, okay, well, it's 99% females in the audience.
Yes.
But those were the same females that came saw Betty Wright now. You know, so how do you explain that now, the shift in women not wanting to see them versus they wanted to come see Betty Wright, Denise LaSalle, and all that? How do y'all explain that?
Those ladies grind though. The women you naming, they're putting in years and grinding. Every woman you name, Karen Wolf, Lacey, all them, they grind.
Krista Thomas,
Yeah,
Krista Thomas, that's my girl.
All them would just be like Live, you were saying, they'll go town to town, city to city. They grind. Veronica, all them, Miss Portia, when she RIP her, all those girls was on their grind. You could boot them off the stage. They're gonna try the next night.
Yeah. You know what I see, Kevin? I've seen in the last 3 years? It's for the women. It's the same way for the guys. Like it's about 300 Southern Soul artists and brothers. I know at least, and I say about 50. Maybe 50 or maybe 60 females. I'm just the numbers off the top of my head.
Yeah.
The women, you know what I'm saying? The women get the same thing the men get. Like the guys hate on other guys. The women hate on the women too. They hate on other women. And they got the same thing going on. We got going on in the male part of it, man. And when it comes to doing shows, like you've seen several females put together different stuff and put shows together and try to make it happen, and they still don't come through. So you're saying, what is the problem? It's a male-dominated industry. It is. It ain't nothing you can do about it. I don't care how you fight it and package it up and do this and do that. It's just not feasible right now because there's too much animosity and hatred amongst all of that keeps you from being that part.
But okay, pause for a second. Okay, this is what I don't understand. Okay, is Southern Soul still considered a chitlin circuit?
Of course.
So.
Yes.
So
I do.
You do?
I do.
Who you say not?
Why you say not? Why you say no, Bray?
You know what? But I can't go off me because I got to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got an opinion though.
But my point is this right here. This is my point. Would it being non-voluminous? Right.
Come on, man.
What does that mean, Kevin?
Not big. Not big. Why can't they get along with it not being non-voluminous? I just don't understand it. Normally, smaller groups get along better than larger groups. Do you agree or disagree?
Agree, totally. Yeah, but it's still the crab in the bucket syndrome.
Yeah,
it's still the crab in the bucket syndrome, man. Yeah. One doesn't want to see the other get above the other, and they hate and pull another down. Regardless, Kevin, I don't see so much backstabbing and two-facedness and connivement, man. And this thing is just ridiculous, bro. You be talking to one person, they talk to the other, and it's like you be careful who you say something to nowadays because they run back and tell this and tell that. Even with the pillow talking and everything else, that people be doing, and it gets real ugly, man. It gets real ugly. So, and
you know what, though?
Like I said, we'll never make all the money.
Exactly. But this is what I see right here. When I hear people say somebody hating on them, I wish we really would stop using that word because hate is such a negative connotation. Hate means you will kill somebody. So when people say
I believe some of them do. Some of them will.
I
believe they do envy people that much. They would do something.
But what I'm saying is this right here. I can name 5 artists right now that that can probably just really take over Southern Soul and kind of just leave everybody else out. You know, so
Okay.
if it's not those 5, then why the other 260 upset? I mean, what do you? Well, I mean, I'm saying, but what do you have? What are you competing for if you're in the same net as everybody else? If you're not in the top 5, people would say there's no hierarchy, there's no level. There's levels of everything. There's levels of everything you do. So that's a lot.
I don't know if you remember, Kevin, when I came in season 1.
Yeah.
And I said this when I talked to the Godfather, Ernie Singleton, the Godfather, my old CEO. He told me the reason why Southern Soul is not being recognized on a national or international level is because, one, they have not accepted it as a genre of music. Okay. They meaning, you know who I'm talking about when I say they.
Yeah, them folks. Yeah.
Them folks. 2, he said there is no organization, none whatsoever. There's no rules and regulations placed in place to keep things in order. So therefore, you're a freelancer. You're able to do whatever you want to do, how you want to do it, and on the same thing. Like, if we was really under construction, a lot of us would be getting audited, including myself. You know what I'm saying? Because the money we make should be reported. You know, so I can say I want to know. So a lot of that would be regulated within that, and it'd be totally different. But because there's no structure, that's the problem right there. That's why we have so much chaos. There's so much chaos. Anybody can go in their closet right now. You go in your closet right now with your grandbaby, Kim, and say, "Me and my grandbaby make a new blues song," and do it on karaoke or on Fruit Loops, and say, "We got a song," and you can drop it tomorrow.
Okay,
put it on.
Benito, but playing devil advocate, if you know that, then why would you want to be part of Southern Soul? If you know that,
because
it pays no structure. If you know there's no structure, there's no organization. Why would
it pays the bills. Because it pays the bills. Yes, sir.
Okay. And Southern Soul.
Can I say something on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Well, I don't. That's okay. I don't. Okay. Well, my thing is, just to say, I mean, Benito, no offense, but just to say it pays the bills.
Yeah.
A lot of other ways I can get paid bills, and I'm gonna go ahead and keep it real with me. I'm an optimist.
Yeah.
I'm not really trying to be a part of something if I don't see it going somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that's your opinion.
That's
your opinion.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
You work.
I'm just speaking.
You work a regular job. That's on you.
Yeah.
That's on you.
Okay, I'm just talking. All I'm saying, what I'm saying is that though, like I do feel like eventually, because we are about to have a Southern Soul show at Ubben's Auditorium in Charlotte. That's like only the 3rd or 4th time it's been done, so it is growing. Now, if I saw it never going anywhere or not going any other places, then I probably would back out. Because I got my own thing I do. But the thing about it is I see it going different places. My daughter's in college in North Carolina, and she said she riding and she heard a Tucker song the other day on the college campus.
But let me ask you this question right here. Now, Southern Soul has been around for what, at least 20-some years, right?
Okay.
So when y'all keep saying, so y'all keep saying it's going somewhere. So how long is it going to take for it to go somewhere? 50 or 70 or 100 years or what?
I mean, dude, it took rap a minute. It took a lot of stuff a minute. It took a lot. It
just
takes
like
a lot
I just
of stuff
said.
a minute. But I agree with Benito. Somebody does have to get in place to show some structure to get it to other places.
Yeah.
Until they
who is that?
Say
them folks.
Until they say it's a new genre of music and we accept it and we incorporate it into the music hall of music and put it on the Billboard charts and everything else, it will be what it is right now. It's gonna continue to be that.
I say,
it will not grow nowhere.
Like I say a lot of times when I'm on here, whoever makes that song that is everywhere.
Pokey already did it.
Pokey did it.
Man, ain't Pokey song ain't. I'm talking about put on the level of Old Town Road.
Oh, okay. That
whoever put a song in Southern Soul on that level, that's when we gonna get recognized. Because that person gonna say when he grabbed that Grammy, he gonna say he or she gonna say I'm a Southern Soul artist.
But you know what though? But it's a lot of artists say they're not Southern Soul. They say they're soul artists. So that in itself right there,
a lot of them get away from the word soul.
Everybody not on one accord.
What's up?
Live. That record you talking about,
Yeah.
It had a monster budget behind it.
Now,
It had a
$30. He started with $30.
Okay, he made the song. Okay, that's great. He made the song for $30.
Of course, but a major country act got behind him and blew it like that.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. B. I'm not saying that he didn't get no help. I'm just saying it's gonna blow like that.
Let me ask y'all a question. All y'all are artists. So all y'all Southern soul artists, Southern blues. So what do y'all label yourself as?
I'm Southern soul.
I'm a Southern soul artist.
Yeah.
I'm Southern soul too. I was told when I first came in, don't use the word Southern soul because it devalues your value as being a Southern soul artist because you're not really that. I'm like, brother, I'm gonna do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm grown, and a title don't make you who you are. Your music does. So you know, you can have all of them titles in the world. You can be supervisor of my job, you still can be nothing, and I could be a worker and be better than you. So titles don't mean nothing. But yes, Kevin, to answer your question, I represent Southern Soul to the fullest. I'm a Southern Soul artist. I'm a Southern Soul person. I'm from the South. You know what I'm saying? So I can't represent that.
So somebody had a question. Somebody said, I forgot who it was, but they said something about why Southern Soul has to be about geography. So what if I live on the West Coast? What if I'm on the West Coast? Do I call myself a Southern Soul? See if I'm on the West Coast or East Coast? So somebody had brought that up. So how do y'all feel about that?
I think it's just about the style. I think it's just about the style of music.
So hold up. Pause right there. Now you said about style. You're from North Carolina, right? So do North Carolina prefer style over vocalists?
No. Your vocals can still be your style. Like the way I put it to you like this, I had to literally pretty much adapt. Like when I heard it, but y'all actually have a style that's needed to be considered Southern soul feel.
Okay.
So that's just again, I got to go back to rap. I got to go back to country. You hear it, you know what's going on. Certain Southern soul songs, soon as it come on, you like, hey, you know that's Southern soul.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
So how do y'all feel about rap being brought into Southern soul?
Good music is good music to me.
Okay. What do you think, Benito?
Some of the music is good, some of it is not.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, that's my opinion.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you my part on the situation. Bad News, that's my guy. I love him to death. You're part of your camp too, Lamar. That's my guy. And he get a lot of flack, and I seen him go off a couple times on his live and his statuses about promoters and people don't want to support him, what he's doing. But it's still rap music. He's still rapping, but it's in a blues genre. He's still doing his thing, and I'm not knocking nothing he does, and I'm proud of him, you know. But you have certain people, man, that don't want to see certain things happen, and they will try to block it, you know. And now that's what he's been going through. He ain't been getting booked to certain things. He's doing his own bookings, you know. And it's like this: a lot of promoters out there, a lot of them, you know, like myself. If I really wanted to, you don't ask me this question before too, Kevin. I could do my own shows, put them together. I'm a promoter also. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it on a regular. But I'm the first person to take Pokey and TK Soul to Vegas. They had been to Vegas every time. They never been there before. I'm the first one to take TK Soul to Seattle about 2 weeks ago. I'll be the first one to take Sir Charles to Seattle. But the show got canceled because they changed the regulations on COVID or whatever in December. Supposed to be December the 10th, as a matter of fact. So I've been doing it on the West Coast. Midwest, everywhere else. It's like our music is universal. It really is. It's everywhere. I know a lot of honey holes around the country that love it. For instance, Sacramento, California, the Bay Area, yay, Oakland, all that area, they love Southern soul music. We love to have us artists there. All in the Midwest, they don't get it. I've had people call from your town, Lamar. People that hit me in my inbox and bring it over to DC, bring it to Baltimore, Bmore, Virginia area. We want that. So the music is definitely growing, but once again, until we get orchestrated, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, bro.
Yeah.
And we all gonna do what we do.
So do y'all think if you think it's a good or bad thing if you're not being booked for you to book your own shows? To me, my opinion, I think it shows desperation. What do y'all think?
No.
I'm just asking. So okay, look, a prime example. So if you're a coach and your team not winning, you gonna put yourself in the game? You gonna jump in the damn game if you're a coach?
Not the same scenario. Not the same scenario, Kevin. Not the same.
Yeah, it is. If you ain't in the game, you just gonna jump. You just gonna put yourself in the game. I mean, because that might be a telltale sign. I'm just saying that might be a sign that
some people do it to
not as
build.
Good as you think you are. I'm just saying, but if nobody's booking you, if nobody's booking you, then and if you book your own shows, you still got 5 or 6, 7 people there. That might be a sign. I mean, what do you think?
No, some people build. Some people put headliners on there so they can build their fan base off that headliner. You know, I put me a show on and have this big headliner here. I know he gonna draw. I get to perform in front of it. You know what I'm saying? That sometimes people do it to build a fan base.
I'm talking about you doing your own show where you headline your own show without a headliner.
That would be a wise move. If you ain't got a big enough fan base, you don't need to be trying to do that. That'd be an unwise decision.
Okay, so but you're still promoting your brand, right? So is it I'm gonna ask y'all, is that a good or bad thing? You're still promoting your brand, even though if nobody's booking you, you can't get on the shows with the headliners.
But you said this. You said this word a while ago, Kim. You said if you are the headliner. See, that's the difference. You're the headliner.
Yeah.
No. You surround yourself with people that can build your fan, like Live just said. You put people around you to build whoever's hot.
Then you can't get a true. When you do that, you can't get a true assessment of what your self-worth is because it's not yours; it's somebody else's.
No.
Yes.
I can attest to this.
What do you start then, Kevin? If you don't take a chance on yourself, what do you start at?
Exactly. So take a chance on yourself then. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, we're going back to the same thing, though.
That way you know you cannot come to K Young Production and tell me, give me $5,000 and I look at all the shows you've done, I see 3 people there. But then I see you on the show. I see you on the show with Tucker and Cal Rich. Oh man, we had 500 people there, 5,000. They weren't there to see you. They was there to see them. So in other words, you can never get a true assessment of what your value is when y'all try to tell these promoters, well, I know my self-worth. Okay, well, explain that to me. Okay, well, I'm worth this. Okay, show me a show that you actually been on by yourself where you book yourself, you greater than some other artists and you the headliner when you had more than 300 people there when you asked me for $2,500, $3,000. That's all I'm saying as a promoter. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Very few artists have done that. Very few. Very few artists have done that. And I think they learn valuable lessons from doing that also.
I like I say, I want to say this. Now I took advantage of the artist's fans before. Tier 1 put me on his cruise. And I'm not gonna lie, from that cruise and me performing, I've gained fans from that. I gained some of his fans. Like they follow me and I had
but we're talking about apples and oranges. That wasn't your show. You was on
it wasn't my show. They didn't know me either.
I'm saying, but you was on the show. You was on the show. What I'm saying is that if you're not being booked, and people said take a chance on yourself, then why not?
Invest in room money.
That way you know for a fact, you might want to jump on shows with the Tuckers and all them guys, saying to broaden your fan base. But for you to really get a true understanding or a true assessment of what your worth is, then I just think you just do a show by yourself. Do a show with 3 other guys and just see, because that's the only way you're gonna know. I mean, do y'all?
And it's based all off of your fan base.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's all it's based on.
Exactly.
Okay. I say from a business perspective, I had an OG that always told me, be the best that you are. Right? I'm an artist. He said, be that artist until you decide to go over. Okay. Like for a long time, I was a worker. Yeah. I did not realize that I was a great business owner until I jumped into business owner status.
Yeah.
I've never went back to worker status. You feel me? So I think as an artist, that's why now I'm trying to be the best artist I can be. I'm not about to book my own show. You know why? Because as of right now, I'm an artist.
Yeah.
Now, once I want to go to promoter status, I'm going to go there and do that because I really feel like, and this being a man of faith, I really feel like he say 99.5 won't do. So I feel you got to give 100% of whatever you're trying to do. If you're trying to be an artist, be 100% artist.
Right.
If you're trying to be a promoter, be 100% promoter. But I feel like when you straddling and got 1 foot over here, 1 foot over here, 1 hand over, I don't feel like you're really gonna prosper that far. You're trying to be all over. Like, if Kevin's a promoter, let Kevin be the promoter.
You're confused because see, this is what I see as a promoter, right? I see that don't nobody want to wait. Nobody wants to wait. They want to wait. So they want to jump. They want to jump in. They got one song that's a hit to them, and they want to come out and say, "Man, my price $3,000." Okay, well, how did you come up with that number?
That's what I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
What makes you ask for that amount of money? What constitutes you asking that coming out your mouth? What have you done, and what are you bringing to the table that's gonna make that money? I'm gonna make that money back as a promoter. With me giving you $3,000 of my money.
Yeah, but then you know what they say? They say, you know what? I don't want to be on the show with so-and-so. I want to do my own thing. Okay, well, go ahead. I think it's beneficial for you to broaden your base to be on shows. I don't think nothing wrong with promos if you're trying to get out. That's what businesses do. They give away product. They give it away to see if you're going to like it. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you got to spend money to make money. Y'all heard that term before. Yep. You got to spend money to make money. So if you're gonna bet on yourself, why not get in your car and drive to Killeen? If it takes you 8 hours, that's 16 hours. Come down and K Young give you a hotel room. At least you got somewhere at least you got somewhere to stay. Then you get on the stage with a Tucker, a Calvin Richardson, or a Pokey, or a Sir Charles, or somebody, and you get on stage. And first thing they're gonna say, okay, who is this guy right here? Or who is this female right here? That's how you build your fan base. That's how you build a business. You know, you don't just come into business trying to charge all type of money. Then you're gonna turn people off, especially when your brand is unproven. I tell people all the time, your label has to match your product. Has a match. So if you go buy something, it says all this stuff is on your label right here. All this stuff is in here, right? And then you look at the label, you say, hold on. The label says grits. Why is hot sauce on it? You know what I'm saying? Why is all this stuff? But the label says grits, but all this other stuff it's got all kind of other stuff on it. No, they don't match. It's got to match. It got to make sense. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I tell people. First thing they say, but Kevin, you're not an artist. You're damn right. You know, Kevin is a world travel. I have degrees. You know, I study stuff. That's what people do. Just like they tell a doctor, well, you can't tell me if I'm sick, you're not a doctor. Hell, I know if I got a headache. I ain't got to be a doctor to know I got a headache. I ain't got to be a doctor to know that. I ain't got to be a doctor to know my side hurt or I broke my leg.
I hope I ain't need no damn doctor. My eye jump. I hope my ass ain't finna have no
but when people say stuff that's just, I don't want to say stupid, but it's just don't sound right to me, then I question that, you know. And then it pours over to, you know, why are you so stagnant in your career? Because your thinking process. Because you think like that, you know, you got to think on a different level. If your product matches your label, if it don't, then if you just want to be stagnant, you want to just be mediocre, you just want to just say you are an artist and go to shows and stuff like that, that's fine. But who does anything just to be average? Who does anything?
And you also too, Kevin, you got to have a support team, and that's what I'm building on right now. You got to have a team of people around you that support you and have the same vision that you have in order for you to be great. That's the reason why you see a lot of other artists that blow up, because they have a team. It ain't they go so the artist goes so far himself, then people step in that see potential in you and say, hey, I'm gonna help guide you to another level that you ain't on yet, or get you to some place where I know that I know you can stand on your own and hold your own 2 feet and do what you do. So that what comes into play. But I'm gonna go back to something you said a while ago too, Kevin, and you knowing this as a promoter. Yeah. These are them jewels, them dimes. The artists don't really understand how much the promoter takes on as a promoter in the game of music.
Yeah.
Your first obligation is to book the artist. You book the artist on an example. You say you book an artist for $3,000 or $2,000, whatever it may be, right?
Yeah.
Then you also got hotel accommodations,
right?
Things of that sort. Lodging, okay. Then depends on how many people. Like I heard you say to Kevin, you got about 1 or 2 guests that's gonna come in with you.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn how big your team is. You even bring no 10 in my show.
No.
Then you get in my show because 10 of y'all together, somebody got to pay.
Right.
You and your manager's good, or your person's working your music, whatever. That's it. Anything other than that, we got no 7, 8, 9, 10 cats walking in with you, man. Because it's $30, $40 per person. That's another $100, $200, $300 you could have put back towards a hotel room or something else, or feeding them, or taking them out to eat, or whatever you're gonna do for them.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a big gamble. You got to pay for the venue. You know, you got to pay for the ticket sales. I mean, for the tickets getting pressed up. You got to pay for radio ads. You got to pay for flyers. It's so much more that the promoter has to do in order to make his money back. It's a total investment. You taking a gamble every time you do it, because you don't know what the weather gonna do, and you don't know what the people gonna do. Because you can have all the aberrations in the world you want to have, say, they coming this. I know this is a hit. You can be biased to your own self and say, don't nobody show up. Because Baylor had a big game going on. Or, see, there's another thing as promoters, they got to understand the elements going on around, you got to look at that also before you put a show together.
Oh, yeah.
Because America ain't got back to normal yet. But a lot of things are going on now that wasn't going on last year before last. When Southern Soul was running wide open, when you said, Kevin, I ain't going out to 2,000 people, 2 million people take that shit's not.
Yeah.
You know? And you
million.
still want to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So nobody's exempt. I had it too. So it's like, man, bruh, as a promoter, your job is very, very hard and stressful. It ain't never easy. It ain't never easy. So artists got to take that into consideration about what they're doing. Work with a promoter. Like you said, Kevin, you good? I'll bring you back. Yeah. I do a promo with you. But if you're good and I said you're good, I'll bring you back again because I want to do business with you. But don't try to bust my head coming back because, you know what I'm saying, I didn't pay you the first time. You have to show and prove. That's what this game is about.
Yeah, I just think, man, me personally, like I said, I've helped a lot of artists. I even helped some ungrateful artists that somehow can fix their mouth to say K Young is hating on them. I'm like, what? Me. Okay, because the first thing I say, and I'll say this again, if you have an air conditioner unit in your window at your house, don't ever say K Young is hating on you.
You know what?
If you don't have central air, if you don't have central air at your house, don't ever say I'm hating on you. Don't ever say that. Don't ever say that. Don't ever say that.
Did he say window unit? Did he say window unit?
If you don't have central air at your house, don't ever say K Young hating on you, because I can show you my mansion, which I never do that. It ain't about that. But some of these people are so ungrateful that if you don't agree with them, agree with their nonsense, so they get to talking crazy. They get to talking crazy and stuff, right? And which to me, you know, it's that I call that monolithic, because a lot of them think that way. A lot of them are monolithic thinkers. They think just like about nonsense. You need to focus on making music, pleasing your fans, pleasing the fans. When I say pleasing the fans, I mean coming to the shows, not singing over your tracks, coming there with an instrumental track and actually sing to the fan, because I think, and I say it all the time, I think you're cheating the fans. You're cheating.
Absolutely.
You're cheating your fans. And I think that you are conning your fans when you come to a damn show and you play the track and you move the microphone away from your mouth and the track is still playing.
Yeah,
the word is still horrible. I think it's horrible. And then for you to call yourself an artist, that's what really mind boggles me. How can you call yourself an artist when you sing it over your music? Now I understand that some people say the sound might be bad. Okay, that's fine. Once or twice, not all the time, not at every show, the sound ain't gonna be bad. It's not gonna be bad at every show. It's not gonna be bad. So you can stop using that excuse. And I just tell the fans, hold up, Benito. I tell the fans, that if y'all continue to go to shows, if that's what you like, then just go there. But if you're going for a concert, go and see some of these artists that are vocalists, that actually singing, they're actually singing, and you actually paying your $30, $40, $50, $60, whatever, and you actually enjoying the show, But if you go to a show and you like for people just to sing what they track, and then they move the mic and start talking to you, holding your hand, and the music still playing, if that's what you like, then it's your money. It's your money. I don't book artists like that. No, you can't come. You can't come to one of my shows and sing over no track. No, I want you to sing. Go ahead, Benito.
Kevin, you as a promoter.
Yeah.
Question: Do you hire a sound man, or do you expect the DJ to do the sound for your show?
I have a sound man.
Correct answer.
Yeah, I have a sound man.
A lot of these people who throw shows around the way, man, they'll hire a DJ to do the sound. Yeah. Most DJs are not equipped to do sound, real life sound. The only few that I know. My brother Scott Banks, other sound people, DJ Big Daddy, maybe one or two others, but majority of them, I know Trucker does it too. Here's a sound crew comes in. Real sound, real cabinets, real flow monitors in front of you, so you can hear your vocals and hear the music. Not these speakers sitting in the corners on a stand in one corner the speaker in the other corner across the room, and it's bouncing back and forth off the wall. You get the mic, first thing you hear.
Yeah.
But then they're looking at you crazy.
Yeah. And it makes you, as an artist, you can't perform to your best ability because you're fighting against your own music and the sound. Because the sound ain't right.
This is what I hate. This is what I hate.
Go.
Hey, B.
Go ahead,
Hey, B, this is what I hate. You go to one of these small venues or a club or something, and you go in there and say, hey, man, I want to do a sound check. Now, you working with a DJ in there to say, man, I want to do a sound check. They were like, okay. Okay, go ahead and do what I supposed to do. What you supposed to do? We supposed to set these mics and set these speakers, these 2 speakers you got up in here right. At least we get some good sound of them. You know what I'm saying?
Your mic is supposed to be striked already. When you come up, your mic should already be striked.
You know what?
People don't understand what striking means.
But you know what? You know a lot of promoters do that. They hire a DJ for their sound, and not a sound man.
It could cost.
Cupidity, greed. They want to keep all the money.
That's right. They be cheap.
So if you go to a show, and the fans can't hear the music distorted, so who you actually doing a disservice to?
The fans.
Yeah,
the fans,
and the artists as well, because you might get artists that can sing that the music is distorted. So now the fans, man, and the artists, man. I've seen Calvin Richardson go acapella. I've seen him say, man, don't worry about it. He went acapella.
I've done that.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, I've done it.
So I just think a lot of times when you do that, you know, it's called abdicate. You know, you fail to fulfill your responsibility as a promoter. When you do that, it's called abdication. You fail to fulfill that responsibility. So I just try to keep it real simple, man, with these guys, man. You know, Cecil on here. I've got my boy Cecil from Mississippi, Meyer and the Mississippi boys down there, man. Them boys put on hell of shows down there, man. You know, I don't know if y'all met Cecil and Myron down there in Mississippi, and Scott Smith and all those guys, man. Adrian,
trying to get down there, Cecil.
Yeah, I mean them guys mean business, man. Huh?
Come on, Cecil. Let's go.
Yeah, them guys mean business down there, man. And those are the guys that we talk to. We talk all the time, you know. And we actually talk about you guys. We talk about, you know, if live is any good, is live worth booking, is Lamar Brace, Benito. You know, we as promoters we can do that because it's our money. You know, no artist, no. I've never seen no artist pay no promoter. I've never seen that. I've seen promoters pay artists. I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen promoters pay artists. So my thing is this right here. I give everybody a chance, man. You know, and I tell you a lot of time, man. And you look at all my shows I've done. It's a lot of artists that actually couldn't sing, but I like their personality. But it's not up to me. It's not up to me. It might not be something that I don't like, you know. But he may have 5, 10, 15, 20 people in the audience that like it. But
you gave him a chance, though.
Yeah, I gave him a chance because I booked he or she because I like their personality. You know what I'm saying? That's what it comes down to, too. You know, it's all about how you present yourself. If you present yourself as cocky and trying to go on the stage and your label don't match, your label don't match.
See, here's the thing, though, Kevin.
Talk about it.
Now, let me say this. A lot of these artists you do have out here, and this from a professional standpoint, some of these artists are prima donnas.
Yeah.
And what people don't really understand what a prima donna is, like you said, they're assholes, and they really don't care about nothing else. They are somewhat business, but not really. Their personalities are not like ours or whatever. They're not friendly, approachable people. They more on just give me my money. I come to do what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna leave. Some promoters find themselves trying to become friends with these artists. A lot of times it messes up the relationship because you're interjecting yourself to be their friend. If you really don't want to be your friend, it's all about money with them a lot of times. And they'll play their role and take your money and laugh in your face. And then when they leave, it's like, man, whatever, I got my money, I'm gone. That's the thing. It's good to have a relationship. It's good to have it, but it also has its backside too. Because a lot of the artists, like I said, they are pre-damn Madonnas. They want this, they want that. Like you said, Kevin, I ain't buying that, and you better buy it your damn self. I done gave you all the money you're gonna get. I'm gonna get all this extra stuff you want or whatever. Go to the store, buy your own liquor, buy your own cigar, buy your own
those
flowers or whatever.
Those are the ones I call loquacious. They talk a lot, you know, but the music is not ubiquitous. It's not everywhere. Nobody know you.
Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous. Yeah. That means
don't nobody know
everywhere.
them?
Yeah. Huh?
To somebody that don't want to understand what you say, that's a fallacious statement. No, but it's true.
Yeah, ubiquitous. I mean, your music is not ubiquitous. It's not everywhere. It's not everywhere. You know, and like I said, you know, in order for you to get your music everywhere, you know, maybe you need to talk to people, man. Just have, you know, have some sort of a sympathy for one. You know, a lot of times, man, it's not about, okay, I've made it. Sometimes it's about giving back. Who have you helped? Who have you reached back and brought forward? That's what it's about.
All these artists, Kevin, are not nationally known artists. A lot of these artists are regional artists.
Yeah,
they're hot in certain regions.
Yeah, but some of them are good
though. Find it out.
But some of them are good. Some of them are good, man.
Yeah,
some of them are good.
I
listen to a lot of music, man. I'm telling you, man. Like, you know, people always talk about certain artists. So I still listen to their music, man. I just don't agree with a lot of the stuff they do and say. But some of them have good music. I wish they would just put aside that nonsense, man, and really focus on their music. That's what I wish they would do. You know, I mean, it's a whole bunch of them I don't see eye to eye with, but I still listen to their music. You know, it has nothing to do with the music. It's like R. Kelly. I don't give a shit about what he did. You know, I wasn't there. I don't agree with it. But
you love his music.
And I hope they lock him up because he shouldn't have did it, but I'm not going to stop listening to his music. I still listen to his music. You know, Michael Jackson. I wasn't there when he did whatever, but like I said, you know, if you do a crime, I think your ass should be punished. But I'm not gonna stop listening to your music, you know, especially if it's good music. So that's just me, man. I'm not easily swayed because if somebody don't like Benito, well, why are you talking to Benito? See, they won't even try that with me. You know, you're not gonna tell K Young who to talk to. So if Lamar Brace ain't did nothing to K Young and him and Benito don't get along, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
That's right.
I'm still gonna talk to Lamar Brace. That ain't got nothing to do with me. What I would tell Lamar Brace is, hey man, y'all might need to talk about that as men. Y'all might need to talk about it. I wouldn't fuel the fire. I wouldn't fuel the fire. So man, Benito said this about you, you know, or tell other people, tell you lies about what Benito done said, try to fuel the fire. See, men don't do that, man. You know, men don't do that. Yeah. And I see that. I just see that a lot. And I talked to Omar Cunningham. Omar Cunningham is a sharp dude, man. He's sharp. I talked to him. I talked to Calvin. You know, of course, I talked to Tucker. You know, I talked to Fat Dad, is silly, but you know what I'm saying? I talked to a lot of them guys, man, that just don't have no malice in their heart from what I see. They don't have no malice in their heart. I talked to me and live good friend Benito. Lamar, I mean, I don't talk to people who have malice in their heart, man, because I can't get with that. You know, even some of the females that have malice in their heart, you know, I don't want to be a part of that. It's a difference between having a difference of opinion and having malice. Yeah, that's totally different, man. That's like I was totally different. Yeah,
because that malice means intent. There's an intention behind.
It can turn into something. It can turn into hatred. It can turn into anything when you have malice towards somebody.
That's right.
You know? But
that's right.
But if I tell you can't sing and you mad, then that's your problem. That ain't mine. That ain't mine. I ain't gonna get mad if you tell me. Look, I ain't gonna get mad if you tell me, Kevin, you can't promote. I'm like, okay, well, I don't care. I mean, that's your opinion. I'm not gonna get mad, you know. But I know it's a lie because I can't promote. But I'm
you got a track record though. Your track record speaks for itself.
I'm gonna laugh about it. I'm not gonna get upset if you say, well, Kevin, you know, you ain't the best promoter. Okay, well, fine. I don't care. I mean, you ain't the best singer either. You know, you can't get mad. And then want to show me your catalog. Well, look at my catalog. I don't need to look at your catalog. Shit. I don't need to look at your catalog. Cause look, people got mad at me. Look. People got mad when I said Omar was the GOAT as far as writing music. It was jokers mad, man. Oh, they were hot. I said, first of all, I'm not an artist. I'm a promoter. I only go by what I see. If I see this man producing music for, you know, like R. Kelly producing music for all these people, plus he got good songs, that's what I see. That's my opinion. You can't get mad. So if you want to consider yourself as a GOAT or something, then hell, be the GOAT. Be the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? And I said it last time when people got mad when I said, hell, to me, my opinion, I think Tucker is the king of Southern Soul. I just think he is. You look at the damn numbers. The numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie.
Did I show you the numbers?
Yeah, the numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
I'm not saying that because we're good friends. I'm saying it because I look at his numbers.
That's right.
Look at his numbers. You know what I'm saying? You could be king one day, and then you can be a prince the next day. Hell, everybody don't stay on top forever. Michael Jordan was a king for a long time until the mother boys came along. You know,
that's right.
Who was better
than him? Whoa! You a LeBron fan?
No, I'm saying, well, Michael Jordan got old. His ass got old. Shit, you had better players.
Let's go.
No, I'm just saying,
Well,
you had better players that come in the game, man. You can't stay great. You can't stay on top forever, man. That's just life.
That's right. Somebody's always gonna gun for your spot. And like, for instance, like I speak on it, like Tucker James. Tucker James, the king of Southern Soul now, right, Kevin?
Yeah.
That's why he's able to do his own shows. He got the James Brown syndrome going on. Yeah. He started it early this year with him and Fat Daddy, the Fat Daddy takeover, because they got the same formula that James Brown did. Yeah. I don't need a promoter. I'm hot. I know who I am. I know what I can draw. I'm going to put my own shows, put my own money behind myself, and do my own shows. And it's been proven time and time again that he's done it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He proved it. Even Calvin Richardson. Calvin did the same thing. Calvin did the same exact thing. But you got a lot of artists can't do that. Yeah. Those are two that done it and did it successfully. But it's a good example to follow.
But you got to know your fan base. You know what they say about Calvin Richardson? Well, he don't even say he's Southern Soul. Why are you worried about that? This man over here singing and bringing a product over here to Southern Soul. He say he's soul. So is that your main focus to say, well, he said he ain't Southern Soul? Why should that be your main focus? Then this brother can sing right here. I said I need to do a song with Calvin. I need to holler at Calvin. Why should that be your main focus? He don't even really call himself Southern Soul. That just don't make no sense to me, man. Huh?
Once again, these titles, it don't matter what they call him. He's brought a lot to Southern Soul.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Regardless of whatever it is, the women love it. Whatever he is, he's called.
Hey, Lamar,
he brought a lot to Southern Soul and made it happy to be over here. And he started selling out. As a matter of fact, me and Lamar is on the show with him Sunday in Little Rock, one of the biggest clubs in the city, our hometown. Well, your hometown, Kevin. What? You know what I'm saying? But it's still my state.
That'll be Butterbean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good deal. Hey, look, when you go to Butterbean, your head better be on swivel down there. I'm telling you that right now.
Oh, security tight. Oh, they got security tight.
Them gangsters down up in there, boy. Them gangsters.
Hey, but that's security tight over there.
Yeah, them I already know. Down there. Yeah, them my people down there. But Lamar, let me ask you a question. Is there a difference between Southern Soul and blues to you?
Is there a difference?
Yeah, Southern Soul and blues.
I think there's a big difference.
Okay, explain that.
You gotta understand, blues really started like with Chess Records back up in Chess Records up in Chicago. So that was Muddy Waters and all that. I mean, when you look at Southern Soul, to me, Southern Soul got a lot of R&B going on and stuff, but blues was straight blues. Yeah, those were blues men. Like Benito, you were saying they got to let them in. Those dudes pretty much kicked down the door with blues.
Yeah.
Muddy Waters, Little Walter, Howlin' Wolf, all them, they solidified who they were in their position. Mm-hmm. That probably needs to happen in Southern Soul too. There probably needs to be like one label. There needs to be like one, because Chess Records was close to a major label.
Yeah.
Chuck Berry was over there.
Lamar, think about this, not to cut you off. Think about this. Why hasn't any of those labels that's out there taken a chance on signing Southern Soul artists or whatever it is, like they signed the blues artists to their label?
No. How many Southern Soul artists went over there and pitched
I'm gonna tell you something.
Pitched their way up in there to get in there.
This came from my brother Big Rob. Big Rob will tell you, and you can ask him yourself. Nobody besides him and Sir Charles, them and TK Soul has sold more record, and I'll put Tuck in that game too, than anybody else in the Southern Soul blues movement. A lot of artists are not selling records no more. We got streams, we got some sales, but not like them, not like those guys. So I'm saying all this to say this: a lot of your stuff comes from your performance now. It's not from record sales, because record sales are not the same as it used to be back in the day. Where you can pull your BDS, pull your slip and look at it and say, "Oh, I did this in Chicago, I did this in Monroe, I did this in Shreveport, I did this out there in Killeen, Texas." No more of that. So it's harder. They're one generation. This is a new generation. Your good friend and my good friend too. He called me. That's my brother, Sir Charles Jones. Charles told me from his own mouth. When I started doing this, hell, I thought I was doing a different style of R&B. I never considered myself as a Southern Soul artist. Charles told me that. So Charles got some of the greatest songs we ever heard that they consider Southern Soul. Then you got to factor in Mel Waiters and everybody else that followed suit. TK Soul followed suit. A lot of songs TK Soul are not blues records. They Southern Soul, R&B / whatever, just like Charles. And they're his biggest hits. So what do you say to that?
Again, what I say to that is that when those guys got on, they had a label to go to. That's the thing. We don't see with Southern Soul, there really isn't. I'm talking business now. I'm not talking about performances. I'm not talking about nothing else. I'm going straight business. Back in the day, they had a guy who steered that business ad. It's called music business. So if we're gonna go there, if we saying blues, if we saying soul, and we saying Southern soul and blues, those blues artists had a guy who basically was taking them other places, and that's why they had that impact they had. We don't have that in Southern soul right now. That's what's missing. So that's the difference I'm talking about. I'm talking about business. I'm not talking about performing and everything. We got a lot of good performers. Okay. I feel that there probably needs to be some gatekeepers in Southern soul. I feel like too much stuff is allowed to just, like you said, people just allowed to go in their closet and make a song to come out.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you got stacked records
back in the day, but not today.
Hold on. Okay. So why it can't happen today?
Johnny Ray was with Echo Records. Obi Buchanan with Echo Records. Okay. Who else was Echo? Several other blues artists. That's considered Obi Buchanan is a blues artist. He's Southern soul. He was with Echo. Then you had the big label, Malaco. Why Malaco ain't reached out to nobody out here in Southern Soul to try to pull him in?
Why has nobody in Southern Soul reached out to them?
Was Willie Clayton signed to Malaco at one time?
Again, okay. To answer your question, you asked me a question, I'm giving you the answer. From a business standpoint, those guys went and solidified what needed to be done. With Southern Soul, you got people on Southern Soul that saying, well, I really don't want to be Southern Soul. Am I Southern Soul? So when commitment starts coming from us to say that we're going to do it, maybe we'll get more response to get the feedback we need to say you guys are solidified Southern Soul artists. You feel me? You asked Muddy Waters, he was a blues artist.
I hear you, but I don't really truly, I hear you. But I'm saying to you, Lamar, okay. Malaco, we out here. Echo Records know we out here. All the other labels know, but they ain't reaching out grabbing nobody. That's what I'm saying.
Why is that?
Again, nobody, I mean, not for nothing. Don't think they're not on social media, because see, today you got social media that sees a lot of stuff. I done seen some stuff with Southern Soul where I'm like, well, do I really want to come on now? Do I really want to get involved with this?
Why they not signing none of the Southern Soul artists and they know we out here? We out here strong.
Yeah, you know why?
Money.
Because anybody can come in. There's no structure, no standards. Anybody can come in and call themselves a Southern Soul artist.
Goes back to my point.
I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that, Benito. I agree with you on that. To me, there needs to be more structure over here.
Yeah.
But do y'all think Malaco still got, I'm not saying, they still a company, but you think they still got the money to push an artist too now these days?
Not like that, no.
Not like they used to.
No.
They don't even hire, they don't even sign gospel groups anymore.
Not like that.
No,
they don't. Malaco, I can't really go with you on that one.
Okay, so let me ask y'all a question right now. Name me 3 male artists and 3 female artists that y'all want to do a collab with right now.
Oh,
go ahead, Lamar.
Lacey. Y'all gotta say Lacey. Me and her actually talked. Lacey. What's her name? Ellie Mae. And
Ella J.
She gonna get mad at me. Ella J. And thank you, Live. And who was the other? Oh my goodness. Crystal
Thomas.
Crystal Thomas.
Yeah. Okay.
And if I had to go males, Fat Daddy.
Man, okay, why Fat Daddy?
Why?
Fat Daddy.
Me and him, I'm gonna tell you, in Columbia, he was at Columbia. Me and him actually sat down and started going back and forth singing.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
We match.
I like Fat Daddy. He can sing.
Yeah. So I gotta say Fat Daddy. Charles.
Mm-hmm.
And if I had to go for a third person, probably Omar.
Okay. What about you, Benito?
Which one? Male. Sir Charles. TK Soul. Calvin Richardson.
Okay. Female.
Karen Wolf. Nelly Travis. And my third one is kind of hard. you know, I would like to do a record with I like to do a record with Veronica.
Veronica Raya?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me ask you a question. Benito, you single, right? You're not married, are you?
No, I'm not married. I'm a single man. What's
Lamar,
going on?
you married, right?
Huh?
You married, right?
I don't know, man. We're going just next question.
Okay, well check this out. Look, both of y'all are men on this circuit. So I know y'all probably got a woman. So do y'all women get mad when these women be
hell yeah
on these shows? Do y'all women get mad?
No.
They don't? Yours don't, Benito? They know it's just part of the entertainment business?
I got women that be
Look at his face.
They near a woman, and then they be going crazy, be tripping out. And I'll be like, dang. And some of them be fans. Most of them be fans, you know, and they be cutting up. But that's a part of the situation though. Me being zaddy, you know, and running that thing, man, you know, women gonna feel that way. My audience is 99% women, 1% fellas.
Yeah.
And I'm running with it. I know what my audience is, and that's where I'm at. Like I said, my vision now is sticking on the same way as Calvin and Tucker's and, you know, and TK's and all them. I'm a male dominant artist. I'm a big figure. I'm a man. I'm an alpha male figure. So women love big men to look good, keep themselves groomed, smell good, dress nice. Who doesn't want to be with that? The same way like with people with money. Money love being around other money. You know what I'm saying? Class like being around class.
What
if
about
you carry yourself that way.
Huh?
What about you?
What's the what?
You heard the question.
I'm not married.
Okay, I know. I'm saying, do your woman get mad when these women be rubbing on your booty?
Yeah.
They do? Cause look, my spouse just said, I know I be mad. I'm just a promoter. Why you say that? You know you be mad. I'm just a promoter. She look, I know I be mad. Yeah, she be tripping. But look, hey, look, I always asked all the artists this. So do y'all be twerking on stage? Y'all be twerking, Lamar? You be
grown ass man.
You said twerking?
Yeah.
What? Oh, I'm a dancer, so I mean, yeah, it's working. Nah, bro, but I can dance. I get it in on stage now.
You don't be up there doing the butt, do you, Lamar?
Right? What in the world? Nah, bro. Nobody twerking, but I mean, but
you know you got that go-go. You know you got that go-go song. You hear that doing the butt, do you, Lamar?
Oh yeah, twerk it out. And I get the ladies twerking now.
You better not. See that? Look at Kevin. You hear him?
That's why
I wish I would see you start twerking, Lamar. I'm
what, bro? No grown. I better not see no grown man twerking. I'm like, bro, what are you
doing? Hey,
Lamar.
Hey, lie be twerking.
You a damn lie. Hey, turning that thing, Lou. Hey, Lamar.
Yeah.
I want to ask you a question, but I like that you brought it up. The song.
Twerk it out.
Yeah, what is it? What's the name of what's the genre of music that's
go-go.
Go-go style.
Yeah.
The go-go music, the go-go song you had.
Mm-hmm.
I know you came out with you and what old boy name from North Carolina? You and
Big Moochie.
Big Moochie came out with that song.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all had a little situation with that song.
I didn't. Other people around me had a situation. Listen to me.
Yeah.
I wrote, produced, played everything on that song, did what I needed to do on that song, and put it out. One thing, I'm gonna go ahead and put it to you like this, bro. I was in a go-go band in high school.
Yeah,
I know go-go like the back. I can sit down right now and create a go-go track for anybody. I can do that because I play instruments. I play the keyboard parts. I play the bass. I play the drums, percussion, everything. So that's why when it came out, I did it because I ain't gonna say the person's name, but if you can't even play an instrument, don't come for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like they were saying that you stole the record and everything.
So what? I wrote it, produced it, but I was in the studio by myself. So
the situation was that somebody tried to copy the music?
No. Here's was a situation. Somebody tried to say that I stole the idea.
Okay.
And I'm like, how can I steal an idea when I've been in a go-go band since I got a go-go band I got a go-go. If you go on my page, I got a go-go band in Charlotte right now. Yeah. So we play live go-go around Charlotte. So the person that tried to say something ain't even in the area, and pretty much I did it because I literally picked up the phone and called that person. I'm like, remember I told y'all I don't do the internet thing. I'm gonna call you directly. Yeah. Live, I told you and told you.
Oh yeah, you told me.
I pick up the phone and call you. Not saying I'm a bad dude or anything, but I'm a man about mine.
Let me ask this question before you do it, B. Now, you when did you write that song? What was it 2 years ago?
About a year and a half. Yeah, right before COVID. Right before COVID. Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I got a go-go song that I got with a track. I done had that song 3 years. I just ain't put it out yet with this certain person. I've been telling you I want to do a song with this certain person beat, right? But I got this go-go beat. So the idea been out there, and I ain't even know you then.
Dude, hold on. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let it. See, hey, look, live.
So,
look,
so
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let it go after.
No, I've been had
talking over your head, Kevin. Kevin, they talking over your head. They talking over your head.
No, Kevin, know what I'm talking about too. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna dead this because I don't really go here like this.
Yeah.
But the person that all this happened with, the song that they came out with was a track that was already done by somebody else.
Yeah.
And they tried to go back and amp off like they tried to go back and amp off. I'm like, you got it because I was in the studio where the track was made when you wasn't even around.
Yeah.
So you came in and tried to be messy. I had to pick up the phone and call you.
Shut it down.
And my bad, I don't mean to cuss. Did that and just keep it moving. So that's all I'm gonna say on that. It got deaded. Yeah. But I'm gonna just say a couple of DJs actually hit me up. Say, yo, man, I heard you stole that song. So that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
But why? I mean, but you know what though? But I know. Go ahead, Benito.
This is what I'm saying about what he just said a few minutes ago about the record.
Yeah.
You can't be around other musicians, or I learned this too. I learned this when I first got into Southern Soul. Keep your damn ideas to yourself. Because you speak them out, them niggeros will steal your idea and run with it. And you can't get mad at nobody but yourself for running your damn mouth about it.
True.
But that's one thing I learned in Southern Soul from the jump. They would do that, Kevin. They would take your idea and run with it and do it. And what can you say? You should have spoke on it. You let them know what you had going or what you had coming, what you're going to do, and that jump and do it in front of you out of spite to try to say, I did it before you, and then act like they didn't steal it from you.
Yeah. I see a lot of that in Southern Soul, man. To me personally, I think a lot of the music is starting to sound just alike too.
Yeah.
A lot of the music, because me and Angie sit there, I said, you know what, that sounds like so-and-so song. That sounds like so-and-so
But
song.
you know what? You know what? If Eric, and this my thing about this, Benito, you can go back to 2000. I got a song on YouTube right now called Still Here, Lamar Brace. It's on my other CD, Pound for Pound. Back in 2010, I got a go-go song called Still Here. I was doing go-go tracks back then.
Yeah.
That's before I even hit Southern Soul. So that's why I got so upset about it. I said, you trying a brother who do this. Don't 2010 I did a go-go track. Don't play with me.
Yeah.
We are tripping
on the song I did in 2018.
But you know what though? But you know what I know is too in Southern Soul? Everybody want to say they the first to do this.
No, you're not.
I'm saying, but everybody want to say that in Southern Soul. I'm the first one to do this. Who gives a shit? Who cares? If you're the first one to do something, so what? So if somebody come behind, I know. So if somebody come behind you and do it better, then what you gonna say? Then what you gonna say then?
You know, they better come with it, damn it.
I'm just saying, but I don't understand.
I got a dog, damn it. I got a dog, goddamn. There ain't nobody no dog.
Yeah, but why the focus got to be? I'm the first one to do this. Okay, so who cares? Yeah. Ford was the first one to make cars. So you mean tell me Chevy, Chrysler, all of them can't do it?
Yeah.
You got different brands of potato chips, Lay's, Frito, all of them. So you mean tell me if one company make damn potato chips, can't nobody else do it? Huh?
Yeah, no, I'm talking you.
Yeah, I'm saying Nike, got Nike, Reebok, you got all. I mean, so who cares if you're the first one to do it? Just be good at what you're doing. Just be, but who focus on? I'm the first one. I'm the first one to wear a vest. Who gives a shit?
Okay, what you gonna say?
Yeah, I'm the first one to smoke cigars. I'm the first one to turn my hat to the side. I'm the first one to cut my sleeve off. I mean, who cares?
Look, he said it doing, man. Arkansas brother, I'm gonna get you.
I'm just saying, who cares? I'm the first one with some
Daisy Dukes, baby. Arkansas, baby. What's that?
Hey, look. Hey, I'm the first one with Daisy Dukes as a man on stage. Who cares?
See, you know what, man? Y'all.
If you don't
Woo! Who cares? Who cares?
Veronica said she got him out of twerking.
Yeah, man.
I'm a witness to that.
It's just no, you know what? It's just mind-boggling to me, man, that we always got to be the first one to say we did something. You know, be the first one to have the biggest hit record in something. Be the first one to put on more shows or something. I mean, that's more positive than you saying you the first one to wear a beard or you the first one to wear plaid. So who cares about that? Nobody cares nothing about that, man. It just don't.
Kevin,
don't. Huh?
Can we hear some questions from the fans, man?
Yeah, let me see. What you got on here?
I want to hear what they got to say.
Kevin,
I know we got some good ass questions.
Hey, I just be telling the truth, bro. Like I say, I
be
telling the truth, man. I know Omar made a statement on here. Omar said it's about quality. What did he say? Hold on, let me go through the question. Okay, let me see. Hold on, you got Librado. You got a lot of artists on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Librado. Your cousin on here, Librado. I like Librado.
That's
I like
what
it too.
That's my guy, man.
He want a dude. That dude, you see him coming, he's just a genuinely nice guy. That's all I gotta say.
He did what?
Great jam.
He just a genuinely nice guy. I mean, he wanted to.
Yeah.
He's
been
like that all his life, man.
He came off the record and he came on and set some stuff straight.
So Lamar, as I know, so you say you grew up with Casey and all them, but where he was in that town. So
actually, a lot of people don't know this. Casey and them got a lot of ties in Baltimore too.
True. Okay.
So when I was living in DC, they used to come down. Man, KC was like 13, 12, and he had a record out back in the day.
He was a gospel.
Yeah, Little Cedric and the Haley sing. They used to come down to my house to visit. They used to come down then. I was a little boy looking up to them.
Right.
So yeah, man, dude. I saw him on the record.
Hype Man Marshall said, "What's up?" Hype Man on here. He said, "What's up, Lamar Brace?"
Who you imitated, Lamar, the JoJo or KC in the group? Y'all used to sing all this.
Y'all about to laugh when I say this. Me and KC got along, and my brother and JoJo got along, and me and JoJo didn't get along, and my brother and KC didn't get along. So me and KC, when the fact we idolized each other, that's how we was at the house, man.
Oh, that's cool.
Man, somebody said their cousins up north be laughing at the blues playlist.
They do.
Why?
I don't know, man. They just. I think some of the topics. I think it's a northern thing, man. Some of the topics, I don't know. I don't know. Some people just be like it's corny. I've heard people talk about it, but like real talk, I was at a band rehearsal one night. And I was asking about different artists. My band in Charlotte, there's 10 people around me. Nobody knew who none of these Southern Soul artists was. They didn't have a clue.
Right.
Man, who these people you name?
I be listening to some, like I know some of these guys can't be listening to their lyrics.
They don't.
Like some of these lyrics are told that they ridiculous, man.
I know you ain't talking. You got
a damn lie. You can listen to my lyrics.
I got a song talking about turning that dick loose.
Kevin, go to the questions from the fans. I'm about Benito now. Go on to the questions.
If you listen to the lyrics of the song, you will understand the song.
And you got 2 school teachers on here, Lamar Brace. They said they love teaching too. Thanks for your work.
Teaching. Man, teachers get a bad rep, man. It's all about class management. You go in there, handle your class.
I'm waiting on y'all questions. If y'all want to ask some questions, I'm going down the list. So I
need to bring back ass whooping.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I came close a couple of times.
Hey, you know what? Hey, let me ask you this question. Didn't they have a slapper teacher day or something at the school? Was you up there that day?
Yeah, okay, let me go ahead and back you up and hear me good on what I'm about to say, okay? Students know who to do that to. I'm gonna leave it there. My students asked me one day, Mr. Brace, would you fight a kid? I said, I'll never hit you first. That's all I could give him.
What dude gonna jump Lamar?
Hey, somebody said fans should not be able to call artists and tell lies. They will reach my assistant, and if it's not booking related, voicemail or something. How y'all feel? Do y'all fans call y'all directly?
Nope.
Nah.
That's why you have management.
Fans be in the inbox sometimes.
Yeah, they be
telling you how much they love your music and they support you and stuff like that. Yeah, Even
Do
on
y'all
the live when I do my show.
let y'all fans get involved with disputes if y'all have with another artist? Y'all let y'all fans get involved in that?
I don't want mine doing that.
Yeah.
No. I don't want nobody else fighting my battle for me. I'm able to fight my own.
Who?
I don't want nobody doing that.
Nope.
The thing is more like this.
I don't want
when I put it out there, I try to put out as much facts as
What's the
possible.
question?
Try to stay factual.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody asked the question: is drug use heavy in the Southern Soul world?
I wouldn't know. I'm not with it.
I don't see a lot of it.
Now, if you talking about some drinking, then yeah.
I can't say I've seen it. I heard of it, but I ain't never seen it.
Yeah, I ain't never seen it. Not drugs.
Yeah.
Nah.
Hey, somebody said
drinking. The drinking. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
They drink. Some are drinking like a damn fish.
Yeah. Somebody said as a supportive fan of Southern Soul, it's getting to the point you don't even want to support anyone anymore because it's of the foolishness. Y'all agree?
Yeah, it's getting that.
Yeah, it's their opinion, and it's like anything else. You don't like it, turn it off. Don't watch it.
Yeah. I don't think you should cut off the whole genre because of a few
It's like this. My grandpa used to always say this: time waits for nobody. So whatever you do, time gonna keep on ticking. That clock ain't gonna stop.
Exactly.
So whatever you don't like, just know somebody that's gonna do it and gonna do it either better or worse, and things gonna keep on moving. They'll get over it. They'll get over it.
Oh, okay. Somebody said, see what just happened. Real man K Young said he didn't like Benito's song, and Benito said okay. And that was the end of Real Men.
I mean,
yeah.
But what do you do, Kevin? What do you do when you reach out to a man to try to solve a situation and they don't respond to you? They don't want to.
That's a coward. That's a coward. Anytime, look, and I have it has been, like I said, man, I never get to the point where I want to be angry and put my hands on nobody in no Southern Soul. I mean, come on now. I mean, I'm somebody's husband, granddad. I ain't got time for that. But if I perceive that me and Benito got a problem and I call you and you push and ignore, then to me, you're not a man. Yeah. You're not a man to me. Yeah, because you know why I'm calling. You know why I'm calling.
That's right.
Let's talk about it.
That's right.
Because
all the reason why I'm calling.
Yeah, because all that's gonna do is heighten when I see you. Because I'm still gonna talk to you when I see you. You know, because the problem still ain't going away just because you push and ignore. I'm still gonna talk to you. You know, when I see you. And so hopefully, you know, you ain't performing because I'm not no performer. I'm not gonna perform. So hopefully you're not performing. So if there's an issue, you might not be performing that night. You know what I'm saying? So it should never get to that point where if there's an issue with K Young or Benito, I'm gonna pick up the phone and call, hey man, what's up, man? What's the deal? You know, this the deal right here. You know, men talk, but
and it's not about being a coward or being scared or anything like that. Certain things can escalate. You never know what can happen, man.
Yeah.
When two people come into the same room, you know, the air might be real thin, you know, and the slightest thing can jump off. I done seen it. I don't know how many times. Over.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, man, you know, as men, you know, you have to look above certain things. You know, but look, it was an artist. It was an artist that didn't even speak. Live spoke to artists and God didn't even speak back. I mean, what they do that at?
I'm just saying, man. Y'all.
How can you be an artist? What?
Y'all know how I am at shows. Y'all know when I be at shows and I be around and we'll be around everybody. I'm speaking to everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just like the atmosphere of being around the peers when I'm at shows or whatever. But if I speak to somebody, literally, I ain't gonna lie, if I wasn't in a mission doing what I had to do, I'd have checked that person. But I'm gonna let that person just be them and never speak to them ever again. I don't care what's going on.
Do y'all,
you know what I'm saying?
So somebody said it's not about singing, it's about popularity. Y'all agree or disagree?
I agree.
Because
Benito spoke about the it factor. If you just got it, you got it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. It goes kind of hand in hand.
Singing does help. Knowing how to sing does help, though.
or you're like, look, you got artists out here that can't sing that can entertain.
Yeah.
You know, they're better entertainers than y'all singers. Mm-hmm. And they got an it factor that somebody likes, somebody want to see. That's why they're paying to come see them. Because there's something about them that's electrifying that makes them want to pay their money, come to the show to see that certain artist. Like you have certain artists, Kevin, I know you see it yourself.
Yeah.
When they come out on the stage, they perform, and the ladies run to the front of the stage. Yeah. They run up. You ain't got to ask them to come up there They automatically come because that attraction is already, that it factor is there. They're like, I come to see you. Hey, you know, there you go. The phones, the lights and everything. Lights, camera, action, baby. That's what it is. Then you got some artists that stand there and sing like statues, you know, and never move. And they can sing their ass off, but their show is dry. It's dry. Like them cactus out there and them tumbleweeds out there in Killeen. Dry.
Ooh. But here's the deal.
Jab? Was that a jab?
Yeah. But here's the deal. Here's the
No,
deal.
it's reality. It's reality.
Here's the deal. Would y'all agree or disagree that the fans are the ones who tell y'all what's right and what's wrong? Y'all agree or disagree?
As far as what?
As far as y'all on the stage. The fans.
They can set the tone. They can set, Fans can take your show here, take your show here. So
because then why don't the artists cater to the fans? Then why they just think that the fans gonna automatically be there every time when they come and do a bullshit show? Why do they think that instead of them just saying, you know what? I don't care if it's 2 or 5 or 10 or 20 people out there. I'm gonna give these fans that pay money my best show.
I
can't speak for other artists because I don't know like what's going on with them, but I know for me, I go 100%. There could be 2 people in the audience. I'm going hard. So
what'd you say, Benito?
A lot of it, Kevin, has to do with cockiness, but thinking they got it and not letting the fans be their judges, because that's basically who it is. And they feel like I got the it factor, I'm it, and I'm this, and this is what it is.
True.
And then find out later they're not, because they're not listening to the fans. When the fans tell them or give them some type of constructive criticism, they take it offensively and say, "Oh, screw them, there wasn't no way." And they make up all kind of excuses. What you should always try to do is perfect your craft in every way to be better, no matter what it is, because you can do things they don't like and try to make the adjustment to make it right. Because these are the people that spend money in your pocket, and not just the promoter. The fans come to pay the promoter for the promoter to be able to pay you. So you want your people to look at you in an upstanding manner and say, "Hey, that was a nice, upstanding guy. He's great. It's a great show." Yeah. And then these artists that don't want to take pictures of hug on their fans and love their fans back and standoffish and all that kind of stuff, man. We are simple, mean people just like they are. We just have a gift they don't have. And it's a gift of voice to sing, or we put in an arena to do things they really want to do, they hadn't been able to do, or they don't care about it. They just support you because they like what you're doing. Yeah. You're doing something positive.
So let me ask you this question.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you this. Do y'all feel the artist should wait their turn before they can get in the spotlight?
Yeah.
Okay, why?
Well, I mean, because I think just respect should be shown. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like if you like me and you veterans.
Okay. But what if I'm better than you? What if I'm better than you?
If you just, it is what it is. Yeah. If you just better, this competition. If you just better, I play college football. If somebody's just better, they better.
Yeah.
You just gotta accept
then
that.
I'm not gonna wait my turn then if I'm better than you. Why should I?
No, if you're better than me, hold up now. Go for what you know. Better than me. Oh, you mean like if you're behind me?
Yeah.
Oh, now
if I'm new to the game, Lamar Bray's been in the game for 10 years, Benito been in for 15 years. I'm new to the game, and I come in kicking down the walls. Should you treat me as a new sheriff in town, or hold on, who K Young think he is here? He got to wait his turn.
Oh no, oh my bad on that instant. No.
Yeah.
No, if you just got it,
kicking them damn doors down and do what you do and rise to the top.
Do what you do.
It's your time. You shine, young brother. Bro. As young Dolph said, get your money. Get your money and your money, man. Get your money, man, and go to the top. Now, that being said, a lot of artists get, like I said, they get cocky, man, and get beside themselves. And it really messes them up because they don't listen. They think they know everything. They don't know jack. You gotta listen sometimes. Man. Yeah. Everybody ain't against you. And everybody ain't trying to tell you nothing bad. It can be that little small adjustment to make you great.
Yeah. Hey, Omar said quality is the key. If you can't take a Southern Soul record off and put on an R&B and still sounds the same, then you have something. Y'all agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've only been in this thing 3 years. I got a question. Like all y'all have been pretty much around the Southern Soul scene longer.
No, I got it.
Feel like Southern Soul was better back in the day or now? So let's say 03, 04.
we can't say. I don't think we can say that because social media and everything went back then, and also we wasn't back there then. Maybe all this stuff was going on that we don't know about.
Okay,
y'all get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can't say if it's better, but I can say it's. I don't see it's getting better because the people that feel they got the power to be ain't trying to reach out and do the right thing and say, hey, let's iron this shit out and make it right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It just,
so let me ask y'all a question. So why do we have so many king, queens, and emperors and all this in Southern Soul? Because Michael Jackson was a king of pop. So there was only one king over there. So why they got, I mean, how do y'all feel about these self-titles? These people giving themselves these titles? How y'all feel about that?
I think that's somebody just trying to set themselves apart. You know, they trying to get a name, a gimmick. I guess they like, y'all want to be king. Y'all want to be
name.
Huh?
I changed my goddamn name.
You gonna do what?
I changed my goddamn name.
To what?
Entertainer.
Okay. Like me, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like me, the reason why I say the left-hand man, because all my life I was the only left-handed person in my house. So I ain't gonna lie, my situation is like a vendetta. I'm like, damn it, I'm gonna put left-hand man on the map because I caught so much bullshit coming up when I was just because I was left-handed. So I was like left-hand man. So yeah.
Okay, so that's your name. So Benito, what you got? What, the teddy bear?
The Zaddy.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm your teddy bear, but my new name now. My new name is Zaddy.
Zaddy.
I'm incorporating Zaddy. I'm a brand that. Okay. But I'm still the teddy bear, but I'm branded Zaddy. The teddy bear, I asked for permission to use that name.
Okay. From who?
I called Gerald Laver's sister, Aretha. I called her and asked her, do you think it would be a problem if I use the name the teddy bear? Because I knew Gerald was the velvet teddy bear. I said, you think Gerald would have a problem or your family would have a problem using the name in Southern Soul because of new genre of music? She said, no, but it's okay. But boy, you didn't call me for that. I said, I want to show love and respect before I do anything. You know, and I like the name, like the way it sounds. She said, yeah, go do it. And that's what I ran with, the teddy bear Southern Soul. And I do have a tattoo on my chest. And I call myself, you know, I ain't calling myself. I am sexy, Kevin. For a big man.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Representing Arkansas, baby. You know what I'm saying? Big and sexy. I got that teddy bear tattoo over there. You know, the women love it.
We don't want to see that shit.
I know it. I know. I ain't trying to show it to you. I'm trying to show it to the ladies who's watching.
I know, man. Hey, bro. I like the confidence.
Yeah. So look. So
it ain't never cocky. It's confidence, baby.
No. I said I love confidence. It's needed.
So Benito,
what's up, Kevin?
So you got that much reach where you can call Gerald Laver's sister?
Yeah.
Bad man.
Yeah. Okay. We super cool. Actually, Kevin, that you didn't know, I said it before in my interview. Gerald was doing 2 songs for me for my album before everything fell apart. When I was signed to BET with Bob Johnson, the first Black billionaire. Yeah. Gerald was doing 2 songs. R. Kelly, my song I got out, and I did the video for it 2 months ago. He Say, She Say. He Say, She Say is a 20-year-old record. I just had the video for it 2 months ago. R. Kelly, not the late, but R. Kelly was getting ready to do a remix. We gave him $100-some thousand to do a remix for me. He was going to reintroduce, he's going to reproduce the record, going to be on the record with me, introduce me, and all that.
Okay.
Kale didn't really do too much with male artists. He primarily was doing stuff with female, but because of the relationship that Bob Johnson had and Ernie Singleton had with him, he agreed to do it. Plus $100-some thousand. So I'm knowing these cats out there ain't really messing with that kind of money, dealing with budgets and stuff like that. My first signing budget was $350,000, Kevin, when I signed with him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I was a kid, not that I was rich.
Yeah, okay.
You know? So
let me ask y'all this question, man, about Southern Soul. You know, do you have to be obsequious to stay in Southern Soul? You have to be eager to please and people in Southern Soul to really stay.
You got to be humble.
To stay on top of things in Southern Soul. I mean, do you have to be? Can you just come in being a maverick and just doing your own thing, or do you have to be obsequious?
They're too soft.
You gotta be humble, man. You gotta be humble. It's like being anything else. You gotta be humble with it, you know. And I'll say this.
No. I said obsequious. It's different. Humble come from humble. You come from humble. I'm talking about obsequious. eager to please someone. No, that's not humble. Yeah, that's not humble.
You better have that.
Yeah.
What are you doing it for? What are you doing it for? You're not trying to please.
No. I said, do you have to be obsequious? You have to be eager to please in Southern Soul to get along.
Yeah.
To go forth in Southern Soul. You have to. Yeah. So you can't come in being a maverick, huh?
No, they're not ready for that.
You can try.
Yeah.
You can try it.
Yeah.
And see how it goes.
But why do you have to be obsequious though? I mean, if you're an artist, if you got a good product, why did you have to be obsequious?
Some people think they go ahead.
We're in a different world, man.
No. I'm just saying, why should you have to be eager to please and serve other people? I'm talking about artists. I'm not talking about to the fans. Of course, you know what I'm saying. You want to be obsequious to your fans.
Oh, no. You're gonna run a problem with that. Everybody ain't gonna like you.
I'm talking about what the artist, because what I see is that if you're not, then you're an outcast. They talk about you. They talk to you to promoters, other artists. If you're a maverick, so I understand you have to be obsequious to your fans because you know what I'm saying. You want to be eager to serve and please them because they're the one that's paying. That's your fan. I'm talking about to other artists.
A lot of the other artists, you're a threat to them. When they do stuff like that, you either a threat. I think you're more of a threat. Yeah, so there's more of a threat, but you ain't got to. No, that's one thing about Kevin. I'm like, I ain't kissing no ass now. No, I'll be as humble as I can be, but I'm not going to kiss your ass about nothing, brother, because, you know what I'm saying? I don't owe you nothing. You don't owe me nothing. Because I came in here like I did, I'm going to leave it like I do. That's one thing get me in trouble all the time because I speak my mind. Yeah. But ain't nothing wrong with being confident in yourself and knowing what you got to deliver, have to offer somebody. You ain't got to kiss no ass trying to be. That's what a lot of artists do. Yeah. Like you had some artists on here the other week, and I was like, damn, they going along with every damn thing you say. I said, they ain't gonna make it.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna make it.
It was new. Which are you talking about the females that were on here?
Like I was saying.
Oh, they was new.
Yeah, some artists on here a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Oh, a couple weeks ago.
And I was like, you can't go with everything they say, baby.
Yeah.
Hold on, brother. Sister, you can't go with everything they say. You gotta have some ideas on your own. Because you'll find yourself out there looking crazy and embarrassed.
Yeah. Yeah.
They laughing in your face.
Hold on.
They stabbing in your back.
What you think?
I mean, I look at it like this: whether you're talking good or you talking bad, just keep talking.
Yeah.
I always need
somebody gonna hear you.
Now I'm talking about being obsequious to other artists and
no, I know what you're saying, and basically that's my statement. I mean, I got a song coming out Monday called "Get the Hell On." You know, you might not know me, you might just know of me.
Yeah.
So the way I feel about that is real talk. KC told me, they were like, brother, whether they're talking good or whether they're talking bad, as long as they keep talking.
As long as they keep talking, that's Bobby Brown.
That's all you want to.
That's good, man. That's a good deal. But look, Live, you got anything else, man? We're gonna wrap it up. It's been 2 hours. I know these gentlemen probably want to eat and go twerk or something, get ready for the next video.
Now, I just want to say these two guys are part of my class. I say the class that came in and they some heavy hitters, man. Y'all promoters and fans who out there, just start looking more into these guys and me and other people like us, because we out here we feel like we can be on the same stage and do the same thing that your biggest act do. So we out here, we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just start supporting us, man. That's all I say.
I want to say this right here, man. You know, you guys, like I said, you know, I met Benito personally. I haven't met Lamar, but I talked to you on the phone. You know, I know for a fact you guys are independent. You know, you're non-monolithic, and stay that way. Stay non-monolithic. You know, don't go along just to get along. Be independent. You know, and because it's just me. I'm a maverick. You know, you just can't just tell me anything. You can't piss on me and tell me it's raining. No, you pissing on me. You know, so you can't just go along to get along. It's just me, man. And my advice to you, I think I'm probably older than both of y'all. My advice to you is this right here, man. You know, stand on it. I'm 51. How old are you?
I'm 52. My birthday was on the 8th of November.
Happy birthday.
Turn 52.
Happy birthday. That's my niece's birthday. But look, just stand on principle, man. You know, stand on principle. Once you stand on principle, if people don't like it, then oh well. You know, You got to have principle, man. You got to have values and morals. You just have to.
These niggas, they done broke.
You just have to, man. You know. So, but Lamar, I know you in a good camp over there. You are with Jay, man. Jay, that's my dude, Jay.
Yeah, hey man, let me shout out a couple of people, man. Shout out to Jermaine Rayford, Sir Charles Jones.
Huh?
Oh,
okay.
Shout out to Jermaine Rayford, Sir Charles Jones, my man Bad News, and shout out to my man Rizzo-Matic. He was on one of my songs. Shout out Rizzo-Matic. He in the camp too. He's a rapper as well, but he do Southern Soul as well too. He in the camp with us too.
Okay.
So Rizzo-Matic is another artist, man. You might want to look into.
Hey, but before we get off here, y'all tell y'all fans where y'all gonna be. Go ahead, Benito. You got any shows coming up? Tell me when you're gonna be in the dates.
Well, the first show we got is coming up Sunday on the 5th. Me and Lamar Brace and Mo B and Calvin Richardson and Karen Wolf, our sister, is gonna be with us in Little Rock, Arkansas at the Bada Bean. On the next week, on the 11th, December 11th, I'll be in Arcadia, Louisiana with King South, with Jay Hammer, Miss Jody, Benito, the Teddy Bear, and Kiko Pryor. And I got another show tentative right now for New Year's Eve. I'm waiting on the promoter to call me back and ink it and make it solid so we can go ahead and do our thing, bring in the new year in a whole nother region of the country, which I'm excited about that. And other shows coming in the new part of the year, February 19th, is going to be me, Pokey Bear, J Mars Group, Mr. Mike. My cousin Mr. Mike got a show going on February 19th. And on the 13th and 11th, I think I'm in Baton Rouge, Louisiana with Miss Stephanie McD. She's having a band down there with a couple other artists. So those are my bookings I got coming up. But I want to say this, Kevin, before I go on, I'm going to get in because I know it's getting late. I'm glad you gave me the opportunity to come on here and speak my mind and speak my piece. I want every fan and everybody that's watching tonight. I've been labeled as a lot of things, but one thing I'm not a bad guy. And I just happen to speak my mind a lot. And that's been a thing that's always been with me ever since I was a little kid. My grandfather said, you stand for nothing, you stand for anything. And most of all, you're a glosser, so you step up and be a man. Never compromise your integrity for no one, no matter what it is. If you believe in something, then you believe in it and you stand on it. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be the one that suffer the consequences. So with that being said, like I told you before, Kevin, I'm not a threat. I'm not a bad person to the promoters that want to book me, whatever. I'm not a bad guy, not a hard person to get along with. I'm very, very professional when it comes to me doing my performances and dealing with promoters. And I'm very reasonable. I'm willing to negotiate or whatever we have to do to make it right, to fit that budget, to make it happen. Okay. Now, I ain't begging them, but we can do it.
But let me ask you this question. I said I was going to ask you this question when you come on the show. Have you ever did or said something that you regret? I'm talking about while you in Southern Soul, have you ever made a statement or did anything that you, after you thought about it, that you regret?
I'm gonna say no.
No? Okay.
What I said, I stand on.
Okay. That's
because it's with that question, that's a catch-22 question. I know you don't think that way, but I know. Yeah. And I got to speak truth though. Speak truth to it.
Yeah.
When I speak authoritatively and I try to speak factuality.
Yeah.
I don't like to lie on nobody. Yeah. Nothing that's going on. I speak truth to what I say. Like you said earlier, I'm not just gonna come out and just make up stories about a situation. Yeah. Out of clear blue when it didn't happen.
So you never been adroit. You never been adroit, clever. You just saying what actually happened, and you leaving it at that.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes, but everybody it's two sides to the story. Yeah. Everybody say your story ain't always the right one.
Gotcha.
And we ain't always right in everything we do.
Yeah.
But I know that through time, we'll get over it.
That's right. Okay.
We'll get over it.
Good deal.
And life goes on, and you move on.
There you go. I leave it right there. If you're a man, and if something is bothering you, then you speak about it. I mean, people get mad all they want to. You need to stop doing shit then if you don't want nobody to talk about you. Stop doing it. That's what I tell you. If you're any man on here, any woman or man on here, stop doing stuff to people. That way people won't have to call your damn name out. That's as simple as that. Just
simple as that.
Be the artist, be the promoter, be the producer, be who you are, and leave people alone. That way you can't be upset when somebody call you on your nonsense. You know,
that's right.
Yeah, because people gonna call you do have people out there that will call you on your nonsense. So hopefully, man, hopefully we all can just get along, just leave a lot of this nonsense alone. Because I'm telling you right now, there's people call me all the time. Well, Kevin, talk about this on your show. I'm not talking about that. That ain't got nothing to do with K Young and Mr. Live.
That's right.
They got nothing to do. If you want to talk about it, you go live and talk about it. We're not talking about it over here because that person ain't did nothing to me. So you're not gonna use me to come on here and talk about somebody. No, that ain't gonna work. No, they didn't how this show work. Or they'll call and say, "Hey, Kevin, I got some stuff I want to put out." No. We're gonna come on here and talk about Southern Soul. We're gonna talk about your music. We're gonna talk about that. We're not personally shooting darts out to nobody personally, because if it was, I'll say your name, because I ain't scared. I'll say your damn name on here. If you do something,
I sure will.
K Young, if you do something to me, I'll say your name on here, and I ain't scared. But if you don't want to be the topic of discussion in Southern Soul,
stop doing shit.
Just be professional. Just be professional. People are not perfect, because I'm not perfect. Right. You know, people are not perfect. People do things. You pick up the phone and you apologize and you move on. That's the way the world works. You know. That's but if you out there trying to talk to my wife or something like that, you can't call me and apologize for that right there. I'm gonna bust you inside the head. That's the way that's gonna work. You know, but
Kevin kind of yoked up too, and he let it lie. I see when people down there. But if it's a misunderstanding, Kevin yoked up.
Yeah, but if it's a misunderstanding, you know, you can get past a misunderstanding. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. It's a reason why they say ladies and gentlemen and not men and women. Ladies and gentlemen is more formal. So I address y'all as ladies and gentlemen. Hey, let's get it right. Lamar, where you gonna be at, man? Where you want your fans to be? Where you gonna be?
Friday I'm flying. Friday I'm gonna be in Flint, Michigan.
Okay.
With TK Soul, Charles, other folk, King South coming up there. Some more. I don't know if Tuck on it. I think Calvin. No, I think Tuck is on it.
Okay.
And then Sunday I'm gonna be with Benito, Karen Wolf, and all of them at Bada Bing. And then December 17th I'm in Atlanta with Rizzo, Bad News, Poker Jones, all them. And then the 18th I'm down there with Tucker, Calvin, Charles, West Love.
Okay.
We're working on something for the last weekend. In a couple of last weekends, I already got a booking in New Year's Eve with my business. And then January 7th, I'll be in Louisiana, Baton Rouge, with I think Charles, Tucker, Calvin, and them again. And then the 15th, I think it's Tucker, Charles, Calvin.
Okay.
And then some more dates, man. I got Valentine's Day. I know I got it. And then I think right after that, the tour gonna start kicking in with the dates.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Live, where you gonna be at?
This weekend I'm gonna be at A-Meet, Louisiana with the Bossats.
Man, my bad. Bossats, shout out to Mika Moye and them, man. Yeah, man. Pretty Mika Black, Moye. The whole crew. Yeah, couldn't know.
On the 11th, I'll be coming to Temple, Texas.
That's right.
I'll host the show down there, man.
Hold on, live.
Go ahead.
I didn't mean to cut you off. My bad, I gotta go back. December 11th, I will be shooting both videos. I'm doing a remake of Mel Waiter's Got My Whiskey and Hole in the Wall.
Oh, they
both those videos December 11th.
Yeah.
Okay.
December 11th, I will be in Temple, Texas, hosting the big Texas Tucker Takeover. I'll be hosting that. Then on the 24th, I'll be in Rolling Fork, Mississippi, in my hometown. Me, Jay Hammer, Humming Boy, and Big Yayo gonna be down that way. And right now, that's all I'm scheduled for. But I got some stuff I'm brewing for the new year. The new year gonna be amazing, though.
Yeah. Y'all got about 5 promoters on here.
2022 gonna be off the hook, bro.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. That's good though, man. Like I said, look, y'all just maintain y'all level of professionalism, man. Like I said, y'all get the fans what they pay for. You know, and like I said, you know, don't be out there twerking too much, Benito. Since you was zaddy now. Since you was zaddy now. Don't be out there twerking too.
You showing out there, you better stop it.
but look, man. Hey, I'm a
twerk guy.
Hey, look. Hey, did I tell y'all about? I'm doing my own award show in 2022. I'm already watching.
Yeah,
I'm already watching right now. I'm doing my own award show. I think the more.
Are you going to the one Sunday?
No. To my Houston. No, I ain't going to the ZBT. Y'all going? Y'all going to ZBT?
I was supposed to, but when I got booked for Flint, in Arkansas, that's too much. That's too much for me to go down there on the 4th.
Yeah. Everybody working, man.
We all working. Yeah, so I'm working.
Yeah, because I got to prepare for this show, but I got to finish my Christmas shopping and all that stuff, man. But
that's right.
But I'm gonna do my own award show, man. Like I said, hopefully you guys will be a part of it. And it's not to slight nobody else, man. I think the more the merrier. Here they got BET, they got the VMAs, they got all these other award shows. So why not continue to honor the brothers and sisters that's doing something over here? You know, it's all love. It ain't no hate, especially coming from K Young. It's just that you know, if I see something, then I can have an opinion. You can be mad, you might disagree with my opinion, but I might disagree with yours too, or I might agree. That's just the way the world works. Ain't no
who you got hosting that thing?
Mr. Lie. Yeah. Hey, look, Mr. Lie gonna be hosted, but as soon as he get up there and turn that dick loose, he's gonna turn that microphone loose. But look, hey, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Look, I know y'all was born. I know y'all were born in. Well, Benito was born in 1970. I don't know about you. I know Live was, but
69.
Y'all know right?
1974.
Y'all know right?
69.
Thank y'all. Good night. See y'all next week.
74 right here.